ago.
Oh, congratulations. Did you slaughter many innocent civilians in the process?
No, they did the opposite. They killed a lot of people that could have helped them. They're
Some
not
bloodlords they are.
they're not so much parts of the machine, but that wrench that gets thrown into the machine. How about you, sir? How's the week been for you?
Good. Generally good, yeah. A bit hectic in work, but generally no outstanding issues. As of today. Tomorrow is another day, we will see. I even had like time after coming back from work today. I'm gonna sleep like an hour to like catch up some missed sleep of the weekend. Then when the hour passed, I was simply too tired to wake up, and I was like, no, I have to the game at 9, I have to get up. And then it was like a flash of brilliance. Wait, it's Saturday. Saturday game is on 11. It's the other game that I play is on 9. So, I do have 1 extra hour to sleep.
It's always difficult to play in a game that's not in the native time zone.
No, for me, that's why I pick them up. Why it works, because I work evenings. So in my native time zone, I cannot find games.
You think at least one person would have a morning game?
Well, thing with mornings is that so as an example, I go to work at 1 o'clock in the like noon, and get back at 10 o'clock in the night. So what time will I be playing? 9 to 12 as an example will be horrible. I wouldn't be able to do any of the normal stuff, like cook for myself as an example, or do stuff like that. I wouldn't have free time. Anyways, I do have a bit of time to get some water before everyone arrives.
Yes, please stay hydrated. It's the summer months now.
It is summer.
Good evening or afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How we doing?
Very well, sir. I'm sorry about last week. I hope everyone was all right. Thank you very much for being courteous.
No. That's all good.
It's completely understandable. Shit happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you get the Pathfinder 2e animations?
I did. They're loaded in. They should be working. Please try them out.
Let me try. Test this puppy out. I put untamed form. Oh. Sure. Yes, it works. Psh, monkey.
What?
The DM has to do. The DM has to do it.
What?
But it works. Yeah. If you go into my spells, go to untamed form, and then drag the spell effect onto me, it lets me choose a form. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe if I re-add it, they've added the new ones from Call of the Wild.
The Wild? It's calling the Wild.
Bear.
Ah,
Hello.
hello.
Rar. Bear.
Crab
Bear?
bear.
Crab bear look like
I-
crab.
Doesn't look like they've added those yet, unfortunately. Pest form.
Oh, look, a tiny crabby.
I can now
Hmm.
become things. Oh, let me try
I
shooting
propose a
some.
rename for pest form to something like soup ingredient form.
Pew.
How are you doing, Tony?
I'm alright. How's everyone doing today? How are you doing, Brown?
I'm good. I'm good. I was worried about you last week. Everyone was very courteous, and I was very appreciative that we took a week off just so you can take a breather.
I appreciate that. Thank you, gang.
Uh-oh. Brandus,
Okay, so
stop
all
rolling dices.
Yes, because something's gonna happen once we finish the recap.
Let me see. Let me try the heal. Who should I heal? Athenor. Better get healed. And then if I do 2-action roll healing.
Ooh,
Yes,
pretty.
get healed.
Why did it do you?
Pew pew pew, and then it shoots it at him.
Okay.
He didn't have, I think, a target because...
No, it charges you up and then shoots it at you.
Yeah, but in the text format it didn't say that for the target, I don't know.
See, I've never tried this one. Does this one have an animation? Doesn't look like it.
That's the wrong one.
I see some pretty clear discrimination here. Ethanor gets the heals and Avery gets the blasts.
More blasts. I don't think this one has one either because it's one of the newer ones.
Missed.
Yeah, it doesn't. Electric Arc is a cool one. It even makes a little electrical sound, I think.
Oh, they added sound effects?
I believe so. It's part of the animations one. I know something makes the guns really loud for the modules I have. It might be animations.
Oh dear God, I can't try to put it above 10% volume on most sound effects because I have someone with very sensitive hearing in the Sunday game, and he's always the first to complain about like, it's too loud.
Surprise!
Hey, were those fireflies effects
Oh!
here yesterday, or
I
are they new?
I can make myself an awakened animal now.
You are an awakened animal, though. You don't.
No, because I mean, like on the sheet.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
because I updated.
Yes,
Very nice.
awakened animal. Small. Swimming animal. Water dwelling.
I'll
Unarmed
give
attack claw. Wait, false.
Zelos and Loser have 8 minutes.
Here we go.
Wait, who's loser?
So Loser is the guy who's been in a lot of my games for like 2 years now. Tony knows him, but the thing is, he was promoted to a very, very high position within his company, and he's on call 24/7, and the servers never work, and his people are highly needy.
Right. Okay.
So he gets paid an abominable amount of money, but he doesn't get paid overtime for it because he's salaried or contracted or whatever. And whenever something goes wrong, he's always talking to either the president of the company or someone else and fixing it.
Right.
Like Tony's job, he gets a lot of calls from work during the weekend and his free time as it is, but Loser has no free time anymore, unfortunately.
Just to give you like an idea, in the previous, I've played with him once, like, or twice, but his character, I think when we were level 5, was still stuck at level 2 or 3.
I updated him to level 5 with the rest of you.
Yeah, but when he logged in, he was like 3. Oh, something.
Oh, I've gained an eldritch power. The claw. How much? Oh yeah, the cool.
Yes.
Snip. Snip, snip. Well, I wanted to be able to turn into a crab, but I also have to wait. Apparently, they haven't added everything from Hell of the Wild because version 12 weirdness.
Yeah, we're running into that with some of the modules as well, like Bloodlords and stuff. It's some of the things they're saving for version 12, and other things have to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Zell?
Ah, pretty good.
Hey, sir.
Hey.
Are you ready for more Fey revelry?
Oh yeah, my son just went to sleep.
Aww.
I'm ready to revel.
Did the wife also go to sleep, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh God.
I like that. I think so. Yeah, I don't care.
She's watching.
She's somewhere there.
Right there.
Yeah,
at the
she's somewhere
doorway.
around.
Watching.
What does he do with all his time? Why is he always on the computer?
Screaming, I'm getting fucked by a swarm of bees!
Well, this time the swarm isn't bees.
Bramble, could
Is
you
that
turn me into
foreshadowing?
Bramble, could you turn me into a frog?
I
Let's see what the frog.
Sure. Hang on. Let's see. You know what I should do? Why don't I just put this on my MMO hotbar? There we go. Yeah, that makes it easier.
Yes.
Now I can call it
turn
up
into
anytime. Frog.
Form of frog. Why is it so ugly?
It was very disappointing.
What attack do I get? Oh, I have a tongue attack. Tongue.
Oh God.
Using all my good rolls right now.
Oh my God. Retributive strike.
Ah!
Put it down. Put it down.
Get off! No more frog.
Yep. I'm gonna wait 3 more minutes, holding out hope that Loser can join us. Because he's always signed up.
But falls asleep.
Yeah, he sometimes falls asleep during the game, which is fine. I never counted against him. He's got kids, he's got the wife,
Dude,
he's got a more than full-time
He works
job.
like 80 hours.
He does, and he gets no overtime.
But he gets a hefty salary.
Yes, he gets paid quite a lot. So
Money.
So while we wait the last 2.5 minutes, will you please tell me what happened last time and whether or not you're enjoying the gala?
So last time we competed in a what were they called?
Caber toss.
Caber toss game. I think
The
we
Aethanor
competed
toss.
in the Aethanor toss.
Yeah,
We competed in two.
He was fighting the earth.
Yeah, exactly. We were playing in 2 teams of 3, and I believe Team Avery, Zealous, and Loden actually ended up winning, which was great. We won't comment on how poorly Exenor did. And then
Still
I
have
believe
the
we
short-
had.
in production.
And then we
comes out in a clip of me saying, "Don't worry, he was just fighting the earth. That's why he face planted so hard."
I can actually add that now, yes.
and then we had a bit of a social. I think they had a feast, and so we had a couple of hours of social rounds, and we got to chat with people, and I think we made some headway with pretty much everybody, especially Alice, Tanasha, and the Centaur sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that was everything. Did I miss anything?
Some in the social thing got drunk and got on with a satyr. Others got drunk and got on with centaurs. I think.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I drank and ate all
some with
night.
Tanasa.
Alrighty. And I believe someone challenged someone to a foot race.
It was me, Avery. I'm going to run against a horse.
Ah, Static.
It was me, Barry.
It was me, Barry. I went back in time and used my super speed. Oh, God. What a terrible me.
In the beginning there, it sounded like your microphone was deflating, but then it got better as time went on.
Ooh.
It's my inflator mic.
Oh, God. It's good now. It's good
Oh,
now.
no.
Cool. All right. Glad to hear it.
Glad to be here.
But yeah, I'm gonna take on one of the 2 sisters, the Centaur sisters, in a foot race.
Yep. And what's her name again?
As I bring up
That lady.
my character compendium real quick. Sugar, honey, ice, and tea, Tony.
It's
It's a
in-
week.
It's in the NPC notes.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is.
No
We've made some-
way.
No,
You're telling me our DM took the time and care to make us a duotang full of NPCs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we wrote them ourselves. The notes.
Next thing you're gonna tell me it's not in the actors. In the sense, it's in the journal area.
Mm-hmm.
It is in the
Maybe,
journal.
maybe.
What? Next thing you're gonna tell me it's not Quinsley.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be okay. Don't worry.
Not okay.
All right. So how about
It's not,
this?
it's not Starborn. Actually, we do not have the Centaur sisters in the NPC.
We
folder.
do have
What
the
do you
Centaurs.
mean? Centaur ladies, Rusodogak and Vandalia Swiftmane.
There you go. How about that?
It's with me. Thank
How,
you.
how about that? How about that?
You know, I try my best here, and I hope you know it's all good.
You know what? I try my best, and I don't think you guys are appreciating it.
Just for context, I do not see them in the notable NPC folder, but I
Yeah.
guess they're in the NPC notes.
The
you know,
notable,
second-
yeah, they're in the NPC notes. Wait,
So
no,
it's-
one of them is in the folder. Maybe you
yeah,
just
both
gotta-
of them are. I think it's Ruzadoya that I'm facing a race.
Yep. And that's
The older sister.
What makes her different from her younger sister, by the way, from what you've seen?
I feel like the older sister is a bit more stern and I would say a bit more rough around the edges when it comes to honor or just giving a good face, or presenting a good face. Excuse me.
I think when we were talking with the sisters, they also told us something like that the older one is all for staying in the woods and protecting the forest and stuff like that. Like
One of them was more social and like confrontational.
younger ones too, like doesn't see that as important as her sister.
Okay. So, as you go along, and I believe, what was it? The Pajwaji? It was the DM self-insert,
Oh yeah,
Cosprinkle.
Cosprinkle.
He was drawing lewd things over the people still sleeping because nobody toasted to his greatness during
Who
the
saw?
feast last night.
Was it Zelos who found him drawing dicks?
Nope, it was I.
It
And I
was Avery, I think. Yeah. He also made
was
a
me,
clearing
Barry.
solution.
Yes.
It's me,
Yep.
guys. I drew the dick.
it was I, Jigglypuff. But what was I going to say? My brain's gonna work at some point, gang. Just give it like
That's
10
okay.
seconds.
You have to understand
yeah.
you're in character now because you spent last night partying.
I was the one of the few who did not party. Funny enough, I was one of the
He got
the
off
lame
and slipped in his drink then.
No, I was like, we gotta wake up early because I have a race in the morning. But Cosprinkle's doing some bad vandalism. I think I acknowledged him as the fae that represents fertility and whatever, and he was like, yes, me, it's
That
me.
is.
And I guess he's on our good side now.
Imagine him just popping out of the bushes later. It's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Surprise!
Surprise!
Cosprinkle.
Like fuck, not him again.
I was Cosprinkle the entire time. Didn't you realize this?
Not again.
But
Ghost
yeah.
Sprinkle will remove his mask and suddenly turn to Voodoo Snock.
oh my god, that would be the play, huh?
Vertisnark is here. You were told he was here.
Yeah.
Yes, but have we seen
yeah.
them simultaneously together?
No.
No. So
No.
my theory still stands.
Alright. So I rolled one of my events, and I'm now going to randomly select one of you 5 to experience it.
What an ominous way of putting it.
So
We're going to die, Gordon.
I'm just going to arrange you haphazardly. 1 through 5.
Okay.
I'm number 2.
I'm number 5. Oh no, 3. I could count.
It's Davos!
It's
Congrats, Davo. She did it.
I was
So-
just talking with some trees. Where did I go wrong again?
A swarm of ladybugs surrounds you, Davos. Do you swat them away, or do you accept them?
accept them. Yes, come to me, my lady.
Normal ladybugs, not giant awakened ones, I assumed.
They are not giant awakened ones, they are just regular swarm of ladybugs.
Yeah, sure, I have no problem with them. As I was chatting with the trees at that point about the night gossip of
Okay.
yesterday, I let them there and play with them a little bit. I don't let them like bite me or crawl over me, but
No,
I
they're
don't
not the
swat them. Yeah.
they're not the Tianza ladybugs, they're the nice ladybugs. So, since you accepted them, you are granted a vision of a powerful magical weapon, guarded by a giant, only a day's travel away. It is a level 6 item.
What kind of a weapon?
It just says a powerful magical weapon.
Just once surpassed the Metal Gear.
Maybe.
Maybe.
In
have
the
to test it
vision,
out.
it's like with a question mark, like you find the unidentified items.
It's like floating, like woo, bobbing up and down.
Yeah.
Spinning. Yeah, it's
Ah.
there.
Do I know anything about the area that it shows me, apart from it being a days away?
So, you know one thing about the Verduran Forest, there are numerous lost legacies of many druids and many other legendary spellcasters within this forest, fey and otherwise. So the fact that there's magical doodads all around the place, or ruins, or things like that, is pretty common, and sometimes people just happen to stumble over them. There are things all the way back, dating to the first age of Taldor exploration, where, you know, man first came into the forest. It could be something very old, or maybe something more recent. You don't know.
Good. Then Davos will stand up from where he was sitting and chatting, gently push the ladybugs away and say to them, gives them a thumbs up and says, "Thanks, little ones. Hope at least it's something to thank for, and I'll come back alive from wherever that thing is. But thanks anyways." And I will approach. So I will start approaching Zelos and Avery, and Davos will have like second thoughts and bypass Zelos and just go towards Avery and
Okay.
like give him a little elbow nudge.
Huh? What's up?
Hey, I just had a vision. The second vision mentioned in 2 days, but this one at least doesn't have me on top of like a mountain of corpses with worms and stuff. This one is a good one. This had like a magical weapon guarded by giant, just a day away.
Just a day away. So, were you expecting to leave this event?
No, I suppose that maybe there will be some free time after the like morning events, after your race, after whatever it is planned. We can ask Auntie if she has anything big happening, and if it's just the same old, we've already visited the stalls and shit like that. We can always do some, you know, forest sightseeing. The druids will. Don't they advertise this forest all the time? We should go. Sightseeing. About
As
a
you're-
day away.
As you're telling me all about this new weapon, I'm gonna keep my eyes open to see if anyone's listening into our conversation.
Now, most people are asleep and whatnot.
Okay. You know, we could also just make that an event for this amazing Fey event we're participating in. I can't even talk today. Huh. And if it is dangerous, you know, Auntie could tell us, no, it's pretty bad over there, and then we just do it ourselves. But it could be fun to give this event a random event. They may look on us with a bit of praise, and hey, probably shake up a few more hands that we didn't get to shake before.
Yeah. So, Bramble, when you say a day away, do you mean like it will take us 8 hours of travel to reach the destination, 8 hours of travel to go back, or a trip there and back is a day?
So, for the ladybugs, it's a day's travel.
Oh,
Oh,
that's funny.
So, it might be much closer than that.
That's pretty funny, actually.
yeah, it may be like half an hour away. Now that I think about it.
Okay, so let's go take a look at it after our guard
Yeah,
duties.
after you try to outrun a horse for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, where's the challenge? Where's the challenge in not trying to outrun a horse? And
Riding
also,
on top
there's,
of one is already hard.
but also they're centaurs. We shouldn't just call them horses. I feel like that's very offensive for some reason.
Why?
Because it's like if you go up to me and say, "Hey, cave elf."
No, but a lot of people refer to me as human.
Yeah,
But
but that's I
only
feel like a
half
human
human.
thing. But
Yeah, but I'm half human.
I don't think you go to a half-person half horse and say, "Hey, horse."
I don't think. that
Hey, they could be half
I'm
horse from
gonna
the waist below.
introduce to them as hey horse, but I was praising their good qualities, that they have the bottom part of a horse. That's what you're trying to outrun. Or do you expect the lady to run with her hands?
You know what? I don't know what I'm expecting anymore.
Acorn comes
True,
up
we
from
have
behind you. Maybe it's the horse part on top, like BoJack Horseman.
Nah, wait, you get that out here?
Anything's possible in the Fae.
The stage play BoJack Horseman?
We've all seen the stage play.
Maybe they have cable in Arcadia.
Could be. Okay. Yeah. Let's go take a look at it after our guard duties.
I'm very
They was
impressed.
going-
You didn't kill anyone for an entire day.
They was
Sorry.
going so good. It was such a nice morning.
Don't
Now
worry,
you
we'll
know
double
that
up.
some shit is going to happen.
I grab Acorn as
Ah!
per usual
Why? Why do you grab me?
because I need to make sure you see me eye to eye.
Just like one fist.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you assume that we're out here to do malicious things and have ill intent?
All right, why don't you tell me your body count?
How many pieces of bread have you eaten in your life?
Well, that depends. Were they meant for ducks? Those don't count.
Then the ones that do count.
None.
None bread. Then there's your answer, and I let go of
Why?
Acorn. You know, Acorn, I do apologize. I shouldn't keep dragging you like that. I feel like that's a very big breach of our friendship, and I don't want to go down a negative road with you going forward.
Especially if at some point that becomes like a tradition of how you should be greeting pixies. Because
Actually, I may go ahead.
You're
I mean,
lucky
it makes
that the
as
Treaty
much
of
sense as
Wildwood.
drinking.
You're lucky that the Treaty of Wildwood exists. You're the ones who
And-
should be the most thankful.
Then here, have this, and I will give Acorn a small pair of boots I have crafting throughout the night,
Oh,
made of acorns.
that's so cute.
And if you press this button, they rocket up somewhere if you really want to.
Oh, okay. She puts them on immediately.
And I'll use one of my daily preparation rocket boots for Acorn.
Okay.
just like hey, a small olive branch.
Oh, neat. That's so
Nice. Now
cool.
we have fireworks.
But a day's away for a ladybug.
Oh, God! Farewell!
Well, you know, I did put the exact same measurements for actual size boots in those boots, so
Like the ladybugs did with the calculation of distance to the magical item.
yeah.
You know. Mm,
Well, Acorn will be thankful that when they come back.
You just see her continuing towards the atmosphere.
Huh.
Right into the sun.
I wonder if her mass is what also takes into account how far they travel. How? I can't even see them anymore.
Just see
Oh.
a little a star in the
A
sky.
little star in the distance.
Nice fireworks.
Rockets blasting up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my job's done, and I walk into my tent to get ready for my race.
Yeah. Anyone else going to do this foot race of Avery's construction?
I mean, if I could use magic, I could do it.
This competition was not
More,
specified whether you could use magic or not because Avery announced it.
I will join in.
So it might be Fey rules rather than Taldan rules.
So no rule.
I know. Fey rules means that everything that benefits Fey counts.
Okay. Then yes, I will join in as well.
Okay, that's 2.
I'm just joining every event. This crab's very competitive.
Okay.
Davos has flashbacks of trying to run through several rooms to reach a dying cat and taking forever to reach them, so he will not be joining something that requires running.
All right, so you get ready for the race. Are you ready to go to the amphitheater as people are waking up?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to do a foot race.
I obviously pass through these stalls and pick up whatever sort of like snack they have to be snacking while watching them.
Ah, yes. There are lots of vendors, lots of food. And you see 3 centaurs here.
Oh.
So-
More centaurs.
We're going to have Residia. We're going to have an Avery. We're going to have
Hi.
Carcatrix. Punch.
Oh hey, Corn, you made it.
Oh, see?
Ah!
Just like a little crater on the ground.
Are you okay?
No!
I'm sorry.
Why?
But-
It seems like you
Did-
had fun.
Did
I
you
met
know,
the sky gods. They're coming.
Did you know there are 2 moons that orbit Galarian? I
No.
do?
Well, now you're the first fate to know.
One of
that.
them has a face. It
My-
looked at me.
It's my face. It was an imprint.
Oh.
All right, so how are we going to do this? Are we just going to go by land speed, or are we going to go by specific skill checks?
Oh,
I think skill checks, but land speed gives like a bonus depending
Okay.
on like threshold.
Yeah.
All right. How do you want to work out that bonus? Over 20, over 25, over 30?
let's say we take the 10 column and add that as the plus bonus. So like this 25 feet is 2 plus 2, 30
Okay.
feet plus 3, 40
Okay.
feet plus 4.
Okay. All right.
Does that sound good to everyone?
Sounds good.
Okay. And before we start this horse race, Avery is going to take out their tracksuit
Yeah.
and go into overdrive.
All right. Yeah.
Let's hope I don't stall, gang.
And I'm going to use Untamed Shift
Okay.
to turn into a deer.
That's a success. I'm in overdrive.
Overdrive.
My movement speed is now 45.
All
Oh,
right.
he's a little electric-y.
Oh my god, Bramble.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's Pathfinder animations. It makes you a little
Yeah.
electric-y.
So yeah, the intricate lining of my suit all ignite with arcane sparks as I am ready to roll.
All right. So a centaur would normally have 40 feet of movement, but as an actual centaur Swiftmane, she has 40, I believe. 30, I believe.
Oh,
Do.
You know what? I want to join in.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
He jumps backwards and shoots his guns.
Yeah.
Like that. That's my speed.
All right, so
I
let's do.
sit by Acorn and offer her some snacks.
Is this one going to send me into orbit?
No, it's just snacks. How is it going to send you into orbit?
I don't know. How
I'm
do
eating
goddamn
them.
shoes send you into orbit?
Oh, I told you not to press it. Well, I didn't actually tell you not to press it, huh? I told you what they do, and you immediately pressed it.
Yes.
I apologize. I think my calculations were for like my feet and not your feet. But,
Ladybug feet?
we're learning. We're learning together, and I'm glad we're on this journey.
Okay. So, the Prismati mounds are already set up, so we're going to use those as markers. The goal
Sounds
is to get from the beginning of the setters to the throwing mound to the end of the setters mound.
Could you turn me into a deer?
I can because I made the macro. Deer.
Crab deer, deer.
Oh dear God! You turned into a moose.
Moose.
Something's
now I have
wrong.
50. Now I have 50 speed of movement.
All right.
No.
I don't know why it says deer, but it does say moose.
All
Wait,
right.
deer have 50 speed of movement? Dear God.
Yep.
I'm a moose.
So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to add those bonuses to our athletics checks and see who will be the fastest.
Oh boy.
Mmm.
Athletics, she's like, huh?
Yeah.
Well, gang, it's been a grand old time. Avery's gonna lose the race.
And the other two centaurs look on to see like can really a biped outrun a centaur?
If the biped at some
It's a
point in his life
feathered biped.
tried to learn how to run and not to just move around, to sprint, maybe, but not Avery.
Could I could I substitute an athletics check for and I'm gonna sound like I'm being a dead horse for a crafting check
Uh-huh.
in the sense that I'm tuning my suit to be less resistant to the heavy muscle work I'm supposed to be doing for a foot race.
Sure.
Okay. Let's hope this works, gang.
It's just going to be a
Do we-
DC 15 to go from mound to mound anyway.
We need shit.
Yeah, you need initiative.
Oh,
I already
initiative,
rolled my
oops.
athletics.
That's okay. You
I'm
want to
low.
use your athletics as your initiative? You can.
No, I rolled it for running out. Oh, that's 20.
All right. So, Carcatrix, it seems you're the fastest. You will be beginning the race, so why don't you give us an athletics check?
Okay.
Damn.
God
Long.
dang.
32. So, we're going to move you
He just zooming.
3 mounds.
He just zooming.
All right, Zelos, you're next. Remember to add your +3.
It will be +4, no? For Zelos.
For Zelos.
Sorry. Yeah,
3.
Zelos. Yeah.
So 28.
28. So he's just behind Carcatrix.
Alrighty.
Rhozodia Swiftmane. +3.
Ooh, strong. Ooh, not quite the 3 though. She's right behind me.
I can smell deer.
Alrighty.
Now they're information. Just
Mm.
fireball them.
Smells
Yes.
smells like fish. Avery.
Alright, +4.
On Avery, keep up.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh,
He's at the back.
Second mound.
Back at the pack.
It's okay.
Mhm.
It's okay. We're making progress. We're gonna do it.
We
And my
are.
turn. Calcatrix, you're up.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh,
Really hoping for that one. I was really hoping for that one. Not.
No, now the center may beat all of you.
Okay.
Not with that attitude.
Yep.
almost at the end. Fuck.
Almost. Zelos.
I don't know why I thought this was gonna be like a lap, but yeah, it's the end. Yeah.
You can make it a lap. It was your rules.
True. I could do that. But I feel like that's like a kid on the playground. Actually, this is base. Actually, this is
That's
this
Fey
is base.
rules. That's Fey rules.
But I feel like Swiftmane's gonna hate me for it.
Well,
Not if she rolls a natural 1.
something could happen. Yes.
Like
Oh.
someone rolling 20.
Damn.
Not a natural 1.
Jumps over the moose.
Alrighty. Alright, Avery, you gotta do this. Make the biggest crit in your life.
Overdrive.
Add circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, that's good. You know, about 3. Yeah, it's incredible how fast you are, though. Carcatrix, you're right there. She beat you by just a hair.
Do I have to any more rolls?
Yep. You just have to not crit fail.
It's an 8.
Oh.
Yeah, you did your DC 15. You're there, too. You're the runner-up. Zealous. Ooh, yes. Ah! What? Oh, no, the time shift happened again. There's 2 of you.
Oh,
There. No,
Huh?
no.
What?
What? It's going that way? Nope. I made it disappear. There you go. You just
I
see
like to
2
imagine that only
Zealous.
happened. He's just that fast, and this is an after image.
Whoa, he's left an after image.
All right, Avery. You be last.
Plus 4 is 26.
Yeah, you make it.
He's keeping up. I do
that
a
was
stick like slide to the dirt as I unmoose.
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 Okay.
The
That's a
Canadian
better
spirit leaves me.
Oh, the name Swiftbane is not just for show.
We are
Well,
swift mane centaurs for a reason.
And I can see that. Sorry, I'm not used to running that fast in sprints. Whew.
Very well done. I've never raced someone like that before.
I concede that was a fantastic bout. I overestimated my not my ability, but my talents as a whole.
Nonsense.
Thank you for allowing me to see that I have many more steps to take in my life in order to catch up to people faster than me.
If you reworked your shoes and constructed them into hooves like platforms, your platform heels would go faster.
I might take you up on that. Do you mind if I use your shoes for inspiration?
Ah. All hooves are the same.
Are they?
Can you give me any tips for the track team? Running heels.
You'll take that.
It is
You'll
the
have a
legs.
stamina like no other.
It is the legs that are different. Just like with hands and fingernails. All fingernails are the same. That's why they're painted. It is the hands that matter.
Wait, what? If they're painted, they're not the same.
The reason why they're the same is because people paint them.
Yeah, but they paint them different colors.
People paint their hands.
Sure. Why shouldn't they?
I don't know. Why would they?
Why do I favor green clothes and my friend Ethanor favors like red?
Personal preference. That makes sense.
Correct me if I'm. Did I promise anything for the winning the race? I know
No.
I asked.
I don't think so. It was just a
You
friendly
didn't.
race.
You didn't promise anything. You just said I would like to race you, and she accepted.
And let's not say the B word around the A person, right?
I don't know. You feel like a real D person to me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Who's your
Hang on, there was
centaur
nothing.
friend? Who's your centaur friend here?
Vernog? Vernog is our Prismati player.
Oh, we will be competing in that, right?
It will be
Sure, sounds
Talden
like a
rules, not Fey rules, so no magic shall be allowed in the competition.
That's unfortunate. I am limited in my smaller form.
Nonsense. The only limits are one's ambition. I assure you.
Sure, that's... No, never mind.
I assure you, any creature, great or small, is capable of much, especially within the Verduran forest.
And that I've seen enough, yes.
They're gonna go back to helping to set up stuff. And now people are starting to wake up at the gala. And things are becoming a little more active now.
Okay.
What was the next competition there was?
Flighting.
Ah, yes, the rap battle.
I presume that's over at the pavilions or the expedition.
Let me open up
stages?
Rhyme Zone to get ready.
Yes, you will need Rhyme Zone. The amphitheater is where it's going to be held.
Okay.
You're already there.
Oh shit! Who put a crab on the mic?
Is there anything else to look up while we wait?
Oh yeah, that depends on you. What would you like to do? You know, do you want to do your job as security people? Do you want to?
Yes. Let's probably do the job.
Okay.
Actually,
I already,
actually, since
I
we were over
already had
here,
my morning snack, so I think now that everyone is awake, it's time to start off with a fresh
Uh-huh.
bag of honey. What was it? It wasn't beer. Like
Yeah.
mead
Yeah.
yeah, honey meat
or
for the
beer.
morning. Everything to get like a straight hit.
Yep, Barrel Belter is there, and he's beginning to pour the very first mugs.
Because we started over here, I will do my security personnel job and inspect the coast, make sure everything is in order.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no aquatic troubles.
Yes, and I'm inspecting that the meat is as great as it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also
Mhm.
refocus to get that focus point back.
I guess Athanor will go around the expedition stages.
Sure.
Mm.
And Athanor, as you go around the expedition stages, you will notice a couple cages have been smashed and knocked over, as well as a couple crates opened, as one of the young gnomes there looks over her stall and goes, "Oh dear. Oh no. She's missing."
I sort of interject. Who's missing?
My little baby. I fear she may have gotten into some trouble. I hope she doesn't fly away.
What exactly is your little baby?
She's a very special type of bird, only found here in the Verduran forest. She generates electricity by flapping her wings.
Oh.
I was going to use her to power a little generator, but it seems she's flown the coop.
Oh, well, maybe I can help find this bird for you.
Oh, would you? That would be ever so wonderful. Thank you, Green Shirt.
What's this bird's name?
Ah! I should have thought of a name. Well, she's not intelligent.
Zapdos.
I would say expendable.
All right. Well, I
Red
guess.
shirt.
Yeah, I guess.
My favorite pet, rations.
Mm-hmm. And she continues to look around her cages and the open crates for, like any sign or any clue that she could give you, but she's just coming up empty.
All right. Well, what would I need to roll to investigate with her?
You could do a perception or survival. After all, when birds fly away, you might find broken twigs or feathers or something within the direction, like some disturbed foliage. Or maybe you notice a clue that's here. Ah! So you begin to look around, and it seems that there was a struggle this morning. Someone very brutish went around breaking things, probably in a cathartic rage. And one of the cages had been smashed open, and it looks like it's over in the direction of some of the hedges to the north of the gala and the expedition stages.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll...
You also find several quills that look like they're from a Pugwanji.
Yeah, I had no doubt when you said someone in rage broke stuff. No further
right.
explanation needed.
All right. Well, looks like I should get the band together and go investigate.
Oh, you're a musician?
No.
Yes.
Well, why did you say band then? That's very misleading.
It's a phrase human use.
Everyone's gonna think you want to get the band back together.
Hey everyone, Athanor's in a band!
Oh, good lord.
Why is it always me?
Yeah, I'll let the rest of the party know about the missing bird and that I've sort of found a trail for it. And that we should go investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And as you
Sure,
look
why
over
not?
in the direction... Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was saying that sure, and I will be start moving towards the place.
And Davos, as you start moving towards the place, you see this lightning bolt shoot up from the brush.
Goodness.
What the hell?
Towards where?
Mmm.
Damn it! Come here. Oh, it wasn't sacrifice. What was the name? Expendable. Expendable.
Expendable. You just start calling out expendable, and
Be a good girl and come here.
Acorns just
Before
look.
you put,
Oh, go ahead.
before you put the whole forest into fire.
Acorn's just looking at your group, and what are those idiots up to this time?
I have a tasty fairy here for you to eat.
Quick, Ethanol, sing a tune to attract the bird. You were in a bath, right?
The ocean is peaceful today.
Oh my god!
Or, I guess it's the lake. The water is peaceful today.
Yeah. I guess we'll move towards where the lightning strike was.
Of course.
Whoa.
And you hear, birds chirping very happily nearby.
Soon to be disturbed.
And you hear something massive moving in the brush.
Oh, goodness.
Something giant.
Oh,
Oh.
the ladybugs told me about that. Is it indeed this place near where the ladybugs described? Now that
Cor-
I-
Correct. 1 day's flight by ladybug.
Alright. Well,
There should be a giant around here, so Davos will channel his sentiments, little
Mhm.
twigs and like leaves and herbal scent will draft around him, and then out of nowhere he will, like the earth will start piling on top of him until it becomes an armor.
Mm-hmm.
very cool. Alright, well, we'll go to... Do we need to continue down this road or into the forest?
That's up to you.
Okay.
All you know is
Uh.
it's to the south. That's where you heard it.
Okay.
What are we looking for down here?
A bird.
Bird.
Also, a giant is holding a magical weapon.
There's a lot of stuff down here.
I guess we'll start walking down this way.
I'm gonna take a second and ask one of the trees around here if they seen a thunderbolt pass through, like a bird clad in thunder or plain thunderbolt, and whereabout did they see it going?
They saw it going this way. And they tell you the name. Storm Drinker.
Oh, Stormdringer. That's a pretty better name than Expendable.
I can speak to animal. I will start calling out for the expendable that I've heard.
No. The trees told me it's called Stormdringer. Maybe they know better than.
It's a much more intimidating name.
Alright.
How
Do you
about
wanna-
the giant deer, like tree? Have you seen any giant around here?
It says yes. Storm Drinker.
Oh, Stormdringer is a giant. Okay.
Alright. Well, do you want to lead the way, Davos?
Sure, I can try. They told me. So I will just be annoying to the trees, and I
Okay.
will poke like every trees after like
One tree pokes you back.
yes after like I will bypass like 2 or 3 trees and
Yeah.
just keep asking this way, right? This way, right? This way, right? And try to have them guide me. Oh,
as this thing lashes out, growling in some utteral language, perhaps, but you can't understand it. And from inside, you hear a very tiny voice.
Oh no!
Oh,
Help me! Help
It's-
me! And
it's so
it,
And
bad.
what expendable we're coming!
it crunches down on the furry little bat and begins to power up.
Oh, it's powering up. That pat was so cute.
I didn't see this episode of Gundam. That's scary.
Kind of looked like one of the scamps. The elemental.
I shall need initiative.
Initiative time. We have to save the cute little bat creature. Let's go. Big numbers.
Maybe a bird. We don't know.
Oh no!
Come on, music. Work with me. Zealous, I shall need your roll too. Ah. Arcatrix, this strange mess of plants is crunching down on this little Zubat. What form are we going for?
If you're talking, you're muted.
Sorry, I was muted. Also, I found a way to better make it work. If you scroll down on my spells and the untamed form thing, I actually have animal form set there as a 3rd level, and I will do a bear. Can't do a
Bear. It's actually easier. I made
put it on the-
everyone a bear.
But it only turned me into one. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah. Why did I do that? No,
I
you're
should
not a bear.
do K9. It is a bit faster speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's a bear.
K9. There you go. I didn't know it would do it to everybody.
I'm dog. Then I will start moving up with my last action, and that's my
Yep.
turn.
Just remember that this terrain is difficult, so
Okay.
it's gonna be it's gonna be an extra 5 feet for every movement.
Then for now, I will just move down here. That's my
Ah.
turn.
Clicky clicky.
Yes.
Zelos, it's your turn.
I don't like the look of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hit.
And let's do 1 point of fire damage.
Okay. No damage from the fire.
Ooh.
And as you strike it with the bullet, it does not seem that hurt at all.
And last point, let's do... Do arcane. Knowledge.
Uh-huh.
What type of weakness does this have?
So you begin cycling through your knowledges, and you've never seen a creature like this before. It was probably created by a druid of some kind at some point within the time of the Verduran Forest. The best you can figure is that it's attracted to electricity, and you've seen it resistant to fire.
Okay, there we go.
Also, please make sure all knowledge checks are blind,
Oh, yes.
because I cannot have you metagaming. Davos!
Okay, I'm gonna start by raising my shield, speaking to this thing and saying, "Hey, spit that out! That's not yours!" And then, does it appear to be made out of wood, or is it like some other?
It's a
substance?
mess of plants and electricity.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see if extract will work.
Okay?
So if it has something like if the creature has the wood or earth trait, it will work on him.
Okay. Wood or earth? Go ahead.
You go ahead. If you have to roll a saving throw.
Okay. Reflex?
No, it's on the.
Oh,
You can
okay.
click on the.
I'm sorry, I was
and
waiting.
make things
I was
easier
waiting
for you.
I was waiting for you to auditorily prompt me. That's usually how it goes. All right.
Oh my God.
30.
So that's thankfully not a critical success. So takes that much and half of that anti-type damage.
Okay.
And so if it has resistance to, it gets -1 to his saves and AC against my impulses.
Okay.
And if he has resistance, to an impulse, I will ignore this resistance. If he has immunity, you give him, instead of immunity, resistance equal to his level.
All right. Well, he doesn't have earth or wood.
No, he doesn't have the trait. You mean he doesn't have a trait, right?
Correct. You did not do a knowledge check beforehand.
Yeah, I just tried it blind because I thought that it might. It doesn't matter. So he doesn't take any sort of damage. Nothing happens. I basically try to extract the element out of him.
I understand what you were doing.
Nothing comes.
Yes.
Yeah. And last action, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna make a simple, like, spear out of earth, and I'm gonna try to stab him with it.
Okay.
Nope.
Miss.
That's my turn.
Strange plant mess. Well, the first thing that's going to happen is this guy is quickened, and he's going to take 10 temporary HP. And then next... Oop, that wasn't right. Alright, I'm going to need a DC 25 basic reflex save from Athenor and Davos as a beam of lightning shoots out from the Storm Drinker. Two failures. Please take 30
Ow.
electricity damage. And then it's going to move 20 feet. And after that, it's going to move around in a funny position, and you hear a jingling bell from inside of it. Athenor.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna move up to it, and then
Dawn's Fury. That's a hit. Remember to T for target. It's going to be 25 slashing damage.
Oh, Hirema.
what's I might just go again.
Meese.
Oh, alright, and then I will cast shield on myself. I hope that worked.
Okay.
Cool. And then I will enter.
Avery.
Alrighty, first things first. We're gonna go overdrive. That's just a regular failure. So I miscalculate, and my suit does not go up as intended. So I'm like, okay, gotta run. Wait, why am I showing best 40 feet of movement still?
I don't know.
Is my base speed 40? It
Land
is.
speed-
Wow.
Yep. 30 for land speed, plus 5 for nimble elf, and plus 5 for speed boosters.
Whee! T for targets.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do something silly, gang. Let's raise a shield out. No, we're striking. What am I talking about? I have no ammo for my crossbow anymore. Well, I'll fix that later on.
Oh no!
You know what? I think I'm gonna do recall knowledge.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do recall knowledge arcana on what this creature I'm looking at is. The living tree. Blind GM roll.
Okay. Alright, so you know everything there is to know about this particular tree. Or rather, not a tree, a plant. It understands language but cannot speak. It has Vine Lash, it can grab, and for some reason, the Lightning Blast is something it can do once it's quickened after it absorbs shock. The creature inside that it has captured probably has some sort of electrical discharge, which is keeping it quickened and empowered.
Okay.
Brown was breaking up.
I'll keep that in mind. Carcass, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 actions to run in
Okay.
behind it.
All right. Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack it. Jaws.
Jaws. You
16 damage.
you bite into it. You get that little bit of static electricity.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Make sure to, yep, Zelos.
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I meant to do that.
32 is a hit. Now
Let's do
remember,
some damage. Yes.
yes. What element are you using? Because you know fire didn't work.
Let's do cold.
Okay. Cold goes through. And crit miss again.
Oop, I didn't mean to click that.
That's okay. So when you want to use accidental shot, remember to prompt that first, rather than rolling attack first.
Okay. I think after the change, how do you go ahead and select your it's hidden? Because I used to be able to just right click it, or like select the die in professions.
You
No.
can press control when you roll.
How to make your dice hidden?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can also do it from the interface, the dice tray.
Yeah.
The
In
private
the bottom
DM
right,
roll
there's
is one
ones.
on the right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So once again, Zelos, you're coming up empty on this, and as the check starts to get harder, as you begin to doubt your own knowledge, you think maybe this thing is an abomination more than it is a plant creature.
It tastes like a plant creature. And like ozone.
Davos.
Nothing natural about this thing.
I'm gonna use weapon infusion and change my blast to a spear, so it has reach. And actually, it's not a spear; it's like a big poleaxe made out of earth that is going to come down towards it.
Ooh, hit.
Damn. He's beating it. How, oh, it's a bit injured. We're getting it.
13 damages.
Slowly whacking away.
And then I'm gonna make a tree.
She's
Oh,
calling
no.
the tree.
The tree.
It's tree versus tree.
All the trees answer.
Around here.
Let's see. Guardian tree. Vroom.
Whoa,
You're supposed to be medium.
it's big.
No, next to Ethener, who is injured.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but the moment you summoned it, I saw him. It looks exactly like a weird real life Zudowoodo.
And that gives me a few temporary points as well, and that's my turn.
I always knew Zudowoodo would protect me.
I choose you, Pseudo-Wudo.
I'm not sure what it is, Tony, but there's a lot of static when you're talking sometimes.
Yeah, it comes through.
Maybe one of the cable connections is slightly dislodged.
And how about now?
Still quite a bit.
Still quite a bit.
It
huh?
comes on and off, but it's always there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is your mic USB or is it plugged in by?
It is wireless. It is purely wireless. So I'll play around with that for a second.
See, right now you had none.
Yeah, right now it's fine.
I am muted myself, and I muted myself again. I assume it's back.
Yes.
A little bit.
Okay, I'll just let it rock.
No sweat. All right. The strange plant mess is going to do. Let us see. Yes.
Oh no, it's doing things.
It's going to take out these weird Cthulhu-like tentacles.
Oh. Oh, it has an area attack. Fuck.
Miss.
Guys, duck.
I am going. So I didn't have this shield raised, but I will be raising the shield as a reaction.
That's okay.
So
And it's going to move. And it's going to try the same thing on Avery.
No, it's not.
Missed.
Oh my god.
And for its third action, it's going to move over here. And for its fourth action, it's going to ring that bell.
What?
yeah,
This
there
is-
is a bell in its stomach.
As you hear the little expendable crowd in pain again. No. Athenor.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll move back over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let Dawn's Fury rip again.
I hate.
Very nice. Yeah, I'll go. Actually, I will use battle medicine on myself.
Okay.
I'll need to use that.
Let me get that damage.
Now I'm gonna have to do this through. Oh.
Are you going to name the DC, or are you going to roll it with the regular DC 15?
I might just roll it with the regular DC.
Okay.
If you click on the action there, it should automate everything for you. Like you can pick up the DC, it will roll the dice for you, it will roll how much you heal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You click on treat wounds and scroll down and click on treat wounds again.
Okay.
Hey,
Ooh, crit success.
Hell yeah.
proper healing.
Cool. And then I will shield myself.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Remember, we're still getting used to battle and the flow of everything. That's what Chapter 1's about. Avery!
Shield has an animation too.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. We are up front and personal, eh? Let's do one more time with this overdrive and see if we get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
First action, we'll be doing the crafting check to initiate overdrive. That's a 28, which is a success. I go into overdrive. Then I swing with my sphere. I need a T for target.
T for target.
Oh.
No! Would you like to hero point?
Not yet. I'm gonna swing with my second strike.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yay!
14 piercing damage as I strike crazily.
You hear a cry of shock and horror from within as you stab into it.
Sorry.
Garthanex!
Aim more to the left. Oh, my turn.
Mhm.
Well, I'm eternally chasing after this bastard, so I'll use 2 actions to move again. Get up behind him once more. And then I'll try and bite him. Getting a lot of bark stuck in my fake teeth.
Mm.
Whoa!
Ooh!
Big.
Very nice.
Come on, big rolls. Big
Wolf-
rolls!
Wolf crab.
Ooh, juicy.
Wolf crab. Actually, you know what? It has like one of those weird sea creature things where like its mouth just like sprays open like from all sides. Yeah. It's crab version of wolf.
The salad dressing is everywhere. It's
Yes.
zesty Italian. Excuse me, zesty's gulp. Zelos.
That's the end of my turn. Zelos, finish it off. Shoot it right
Finish
in the
him.
face.
Finish him.
No!
No.
Zelos, please!
Use a heal point.
Okay,
You have to find its face.
there's no face.
Find its face and shoot it there.
The more.
No!
Oh no! It got worse!
No.
The timeline is adjusting.
Oh my goodness.
Guns are no longer OP.
Oh no.
I remember a monk who one of his
Okay.
battle threats was, I'm
Fine.
gonna kick its ass.
YOLO.
It have an ass. It will when I'm done with it.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
You just
Zelos,
hear
please.
all these gunshots are going off in the forest and people are beginning to look over in your directions going
People
like, what are they
beginning to
doing?
be concerned. We're concerning the guests. Everyone, please stay calm. There's no shooter in the pavilion.
There's a shooter?
No, I said there's no shooter.
Yeah, but they only heard the last part.
Okay, I'm gonna use Pacifying Confusion. And I'm gonna exclude Avery and Tethenor from the blast of
What's he blast?
splinters.
Okay.
Whoa! He's shooting the tree with wood.
It's not a tree.
It seems to be working so far. If it
Well,
wasn't, it would
it's like
be even
plant
better.
matter.
So you need to roll the reflex there.
Ah, there's the reflex. That's what I was waiting for.
It's like beating someone with a human arm.
That's a
26.
success. So you take half of that and half of the bleeding damage.
Oh, it's bleeding more salad dressing.
It's just bleeding dressing everywhere. I'm going to make me a Caesar salad.
Mmm.
You bastard! Get back here!
Nah.
Stop making money moves.
I must escape the crab.
Crab is too fast.
Eh.
Oh no! It knows geometry.
All right. So Avery, Athenor, and Davos, DC 25 basic reflex save, please.
Just look out!
Ooh.
Not enough.
Ooh. Not a crit fail. Not a crit
Not
fail.
a crit fail. I'll
Thank
take
God.
what. Actually, it's 3 higher because I forgot to
That's-
click the bulwark.
That's okay. And an Avery.
He gets the front.
Yeah.
Direct. Yeah.
Tony. Tony,
He may have
reflex?
had to.
I'll roll for him. It's okay.
Don't fail.
I'm trying
kill
not
him.
to. Trying not to. I'm trying very hard not to fail. I failed.
At least he didn't critically fail though. Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, okay, not as bad
20
as last
damage
time.
for everybody.
So before you do anything,
Yeah.
Athenor would actually like to use range reprisal, which allows me to take a
Ooh.
5-foot step,
Yeah?
and then I will attack with Retributive's
The tree didn't
Strike.
see that coming. Just gets through the lightning bolt. You just yeah.
It's not a tree, it's a bush.
Oh,
Hit.
he might kill it. This will be epic kill. Come on. Oh,
Very
pretty big
nice.
numbers. Oh, what an epic kill!
And it goes down
Nice.
on the ground as this creature emerges. It goes like, thank
It's
you,
so-
Thank
it's so cute. It's so
thank you,
cute.
thank you, thank you.
Ah,
That's
Also,
alright,
Avery
buddy.
should have like 7 more hit points, I think, from the retributive strike.
7 more as in...
Okay,
So
we got
his
resistance.
reaction reduces the damage from Avery, and then he steps and does the attack.
Well,
I don't know.
freebie.
Freebie.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the-
main
I don't-
thing of
I
the
don't know if
reaction is
it,
that he reduces the damage.
Yeah.
So link the reaction.
I don't know if it matters, but what is that thing called? It's very cute. I want to know for like, my kid.
Expendable. I am expendable.
Expendable, you're safe. Your owner sent us here.
Thank you. Thank you, hairy man. Thank you, other hairy man. Thank you, not so hairy man. Thank you, hairless crab.
I have no hair. You are right. Are you a bat?
No, I'm a bird. Master says I am a bird.
Can I like make a recall knowledge about what type of creature this is?
Sure.
Recall knowledge.
It's a spark bat. It comes
Spark bat.
from the plane of air.
That makes sense. It's fucking adorable.
Little one, do you want some fruits? If he has some sort
Fruit?
of like injuries, I'm gonna offer him nuts and fruits, and the same
Fruit?
goes for everyone, so everyone can click on.
Why
Fruit.
does your master call you a bird?
I don't know. They are very wise. They tell me things I do not know.
Like what?
They tell me that the druids are bad for nature. Bad for progress.
That's rough,
Oh.
buddy.
The first time I hear that druids are bad for nature.
Druids are very bad. They're very indecisive, she says.
And what other things does it tell you? Anything about the gala, or who is decisive and would be a better fit here? Maybe he has mentioned any sort of empire or kingdom or Something like that.
No?
Oh, okay.
They just say that they don't like the druids.
She says they're inefficient.
But
Okay.
what?
Um,
I mean, I kind of agree with her, with your owner, but for different reasons. They are
Well, just-
inefficient.
She calls you a bird, but you know you're a bat, right?
I am a bat, but she calls me a bird. Therefore, I
Okay,
am a
just making-
bird.
Understood. How did she? How did you meet her? Did she go to the plane of air, or
I was
did you
summoned.
relocate here? Oh, that makes more sense. Do you like it here?
No,
No. We could free you if you like.
I am free. I'm free to return to her.
Yeah. We will guide you on your way there and protect you.
Yep.
But
Did you-
in the meantime, in my vision, where was this the thing that I have seen guarding the item?
Yep, it's on it.
Okay, I'm gonna start going there and start like opening it up
Digging.
and searching inside it. Yeah, digging
Like
through
digging.
the vine.
Being through its corpse.
One
Oh,
second, we will take
humanity.
your owner. But first,
Oh
Ah.
god, there's so much salad dressing.
in the meantime, Ethanol and Avery can click on the apply healing on the fruits as well.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to have conversations with Bat friend about
Yeah.
his time on the elemental plane.
Oh, it's wonderful.
There is a collar over here. What is this collar? Which is unusual collar.
It's all unusual.
Yeah, but I mean, was the creature wearing it, or was it simply like in the contents of its
I think it was just
stomach?
inside of it.
It was deep down in there.
I would like to go to the elemental plane of water one day. But air might be fun as well.
You are all weird. I mean, if you want to go to an elemental plane, you obviously go to the one made of wood or earth, where it has like things to step on and to walk and
No.
trees to
Water, an infinite
like
sea,
rain.
giant infinite body of water.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
Weird.
Would you like to identify it?
I'm gonna try, but there is no weapon in the corpse, right?
Nope.
That was the weapon. Okay.
This is
collar
the thing
is the
you saw.
Why does it have like a little hat icon?
I've
Yeah,
no
as I
idea.
said,
Got a
in
little
my
cowboy
vision, I
hat.
saw a question mark. It was a prophetic thing that I said, because indeed, what I find is like a question mark.
You must master the weapon.
Yes.
I need a weapon.
I'm gonna try indeed to identify it. Let me roll.
There is a little thing you can post for the identify, I think.
Yeah. Only the GM can post that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. You look at it and you feel like, it's a necklace of some kind, but you're not entirely sure.
Hey, anyone got any idea what this thing actually does apart from being, I hope, pretty?
Athanol will give it a look.
Okay.
I'll give it a look along with him.
All right.
Ew.
Well, Athanor is also coming up on empty, but Carcatrix knows what it is.
The animal knows what the collar does. It feels wrong.
Are you okay,
Hey.
Tony?
You have home advantage.
I am. Yes.
Okay.
He's back.
Let me see. Let me identify. Here you
He
go.
returned somehow.
I always.
What is it?
A choker of Elocution.
Elocution.
Nah. I'll just do this. I'll do Do I
What
have
does it
that?
do?
It gives you a +1 item bonus to society checks.
Society.
Where it? Do I know what?
Game.
Let me check something.
What language is
Do I
it?
have society? Yeah. What language does it have?
It's probably going to be Elven.
Cool.
Sure. I don't have a very great use for it. I'm not great at society stuff. Although I do not know Elven, I think that's the main thing. So
So
if
Avery,
someone wants it,
Yep.
with your crafter's appraisal, you can tell that this one is a couple 100 years old, maybe older.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn.
Actually, yeah. All right. I'll see what you have. There's a relic. May I take a look?
sure.
And then I'll roll the blind crafter check real quick.
Okay. It kind of reminds you of the items that the elves first gave the Taldans when they came to the Verduran forest to learn their language. You recall that the elves themselves come from another planet. This could have been a peace offering way back when during the first age of exploration.
Interesting.
I have it in the. I put it back into the party stash, so anyone who wants to grab it, he can.
Damn, the party stash is full of junk.
Yep, it is.
No, it's everything there is useful.
To clear this out, guys.
What do you mean? Clink, 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 clink. You
So,
got daggers, hatchets.
Most of that. So all the treasuries for the last session of the previous campaign.
Why do you guys just have a whole ass statue
Order
in
to
there?
serve them and redistribute the loot and stuff like that. And you
So-
still how now that I
Oh,
see how
thank you
I'm
very
below
much.
treasure and everyone else is like above.
All right. Well,
To refocus.
yes, we'll return
Thank you.
the bat to the
Yes. If it wishes to return, we will return it.
It flies off out of our hands.
Just a quick question. The soccer says that it's large, like in a parenthesis. Is it meant only for large characters?
Well, maybe it
I
was.
think you got it from the large creature, so it made it large.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Oh, okay.
You can wear it as a belt because it's large now.
Belt, speak Elven.
I think if you put it into the belt, it only allows Dwarven as a language. From the old Dwarven belts of Dwarfmanship or whatever it was called.
Out of dwarfmancy.
Dwarven.
Yeah.
Dwarven
Thank you,
kind.
Loser.
Dwarven kind, yeah.
Loser's watching. He wants you to know that he's watching us.
Oh, that.
Yeah, we got your bird.
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 Why, thank you. My little
Why
expendable.
do you call it a bird?
Well, what else would you call it? It's got
bat.
wings. Well, that's silly. Bats are much different. This one's got all blue fluff.
It's an elemental bat. Why do you think it produces electricity?
Ah. Well, that unfortunately means my experiment's a failure. Oh well.
What's
Wait,
your
what
experiment?
was your experiment?
I was going to try to make a bird power generator.
And now you can make a bat powered generator.
No,
Please,
my hypothesis is flawed.
please do not enslave elementals to power your machines.
He hasn't enslaved it. He said that it was having a great time, right? Expendable?
Master says I'm having fun.
Mm,
Yes, we can work a little bit on that.
Oh, my little expendable, you're back, and she holds out her hands for him.
So what will you do now that your experiment has failed?
Move on to the next
With
one,
the
of
bat.
course.
What about the bat?
Well, don't need him anymore.
does the bat fly back to this person?
Yep, if it wants to, if you let it go.
Yeah, of course we let it go. We're not holding it hostage. I have a great idea, though. I've heard about fish that produce electricity.
A what?
Fish that produce electricity.
Bees?
Fish.
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 Fish. Bees. Bees that produce electricity. That's horrible. I hate
He
it.
said, he said fish.
Fish.
Yeah. Fish.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, little one, it's time to send you back to the elemental plane of air. And she takes out her blender.
What? I grabbed the bat.
Ah!
How are you planning to return it back?
Well, it's got to get small.
What? Huh?
Those planar
Explain the
fishers.
process.
Well,
Explain the process. It gets small and how? What?
I've got to force it through that planar fissure. You know, they don't open themselves.
How did you bring it here?
I summoned it.
So desummon it.
I'm afraid that's not how it works.
It has to be. That's how magic works. You know what? I want to do arcane recall knowledge on how to dispel the elemental.
So, it's quite clear that this woman abuses animals.
Yeah. You don't say.
What would... Avery, you confirm that's not how it works.
Cool. You know what? We'll take care of this.
You guys better do something. I'm 5 seconds away from laying the crab down on this.
I put the little electric bat in like my cloak, cloak's collar.
Alright.
We'll send it back. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, expendable. You're better with.
First of all, their name is not expendable. We're not gonna call them that.
Okay. What
Second,
are,
we'll probably find.
what are you going to call them?
Opinion?
You know what? You're Watson.
All right. Yeah, it says like, I'm Watson.
Huh?
Actually, from my recall knowledge, do I know if these things are like normally able to speak?
They are not normally able to speak. This one shouldn't be speaking.
Well, Watson.
I
will be-
look back at the layer. How did you? Was it able to speak when you first summoned it?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to it.
You're a monster.
What did you do to this creature?
I didn't do anything.
What did you put the creature in?
The blender?
No, prior to that, what was the experiment that you were going to conduct?
The blender!
So, the blender is how you
I'm
would charge
moments
up.
from putting you into a blender if you don't explain what's going on here.
She just says, very trembling, the blender!
I take the
Hey,
blender and
look
look at
the
it.
blender.
What is this evil blender?
There's a spot for the bat to go in this battery.
What? She was using the bat to power a blender?
You know what?
It has
Watson,
5
you'll steal
speeds.
No, we're good. You know what? We'll send it back to home. Thank you for sending us on this journey. Enjoy
I
the
crushed the blender.
Oh my God.
No, that's
Wait,
that's the
wait.
experiment. That's the
Nope.
experiment.
Don't that's her experiment. She's not welcome here anymore.
What are you talking about? You can't
Have
tell.
you seen him? And I'm gonna point to every gizmo of Avery. Like,
Sorry,
Yeah.
do any of his run off of sentient creatures?
Yes,
but
there are
Do
plenty
any
of
of them
things.
blend sentient creatures?
Why, we've been enslaving elements for generations into vehicles and
Huh?
such, as well as
What?
magical items.
Who is this we?
Gnomes.
All right, maybe we should have a talk after this. I don't know.
We're talking
About
right
the
now.
Don't you think there's a future in where you can use elementals symbiotically as opposed to just summoning them and using them against their will?
Well, if you want the battery to explode, I suppose so, but I'm not Tesla.
All right, as this is my decree against
We
all
are talking
gnomes.
about this right now. You are no longer welcome here.
How?
Leave or you will be
I
led
don't
out.
think we have this authority.
We have security.
We actually do have the authority.
We've done it. We already
but
did it like last
we-
session.
Have this authority if it is a danger to this gala. The gala has invited gnomes.
So, everyone here's invited. We've escorted people out before.
Yeah, when they were danger to the gala.
Mark my words, you'll feel the wrath of my blender.
You know what? I challenge you to a build-off, a competition of minds.
I challenge
Crap.
you to kick you in the fucking shin. Kick
Wait,
so-
God! Now you're out of here. Now you're out of here. And I escort them off the premises.
Oh, you don't call the trees, you just do it yourself.
I'm calling the trees.
Oh,
I'm using
joke.
Wild Song to call the trees.
That was
Otherwise, I'm gonna turn into a giant ape and use this gnome as a basketball. I swear.
Davos will just whistle and turn his back and pretend that he's not seeing what his good allies are doing to kick the innocent gnome out. He's a terrible gnome, but
Innocent.
still an innocent gnome.
There's nothing innocent about what that gnome was doing.
Yeah,
Especially the
in
caricatures.
the context of the gala, for Davos, he's not doing anything. Not
We have
low.
the authority to determine such things. Animal abuse
Yeah,
isn't welcome at
that's
the Druid
why
Gala.
I turn my back towards it and I pretend that I do not see your misdemeanors.
There's no misdemeanor going on here.
Yep.
There's no animal abuse allowed at the Druid Gala. I think that's fairly common sense.
You know what? Fair. All right. Yep. Spruce, can you take them out?
Yeah, and the awakened trees come out and they take the little gnome and they place her down into like a little catapult. They aim at the river and
Oh.
they let go.
Perfect. Our two tree guards, Spruce and Bruce.
Yeah, Spruce and Bruce. All right, Watson.
Well, I think
Wonder who went further. This
I think
gnome
the
or Acorn.
Acorn went farther.
I think the is it Prismati?
You haven't
Next
done
one
flighting
is
yet.
flighting.
Yeah.
You have to-
Oh
that's
yes,
the-
there's the flighting. first.
Architrix
Alright.
is full of hate. It's time to let it all out in a rap battle.
Okay.
This
All
is
right.
perfect.
Well,
This is perfect RP, and I was gonna let it all out in a sick rap battle.
Okay.
all right. Well, we'll go do that.
All right,
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
I'll carry no bat friend. This is my new familiar. No, I don't know about that.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to care for a child.
Did you say why? What? Why would you say this, Watson?
Avery, could I see him?
Yeah, go ahead. And
I might be able to determine what exactly just happened to him.
I missed the
awakened.
blender.
I try and see like how it's able to talk.
I mean, how are
Do you want to
able
dissect
talk?
it?
No, but I want to talk.
I mean, what's there to figure about? You are a crab and you can talk. He's a bat and he can talk.
I don't want to be blended.
Yeah. I mean, that's you didn't get your voice by getting blended.
No.
So Why do you assume that
Oh.
he got his voice by getting blended?
I'm not assuming that he got his voice by getting blended. It's strange that he got his voice and now has the tendencies to give himself to be inside a blender.
I mean, if that's how the first thing he learned when he awakened was how to be subservient and follow the obviously misleading and erroneous things that this gnome was saying, he will assume that this is the right thing, right? No? You
Well, then
awakened the
I
freedom
hope-
of your ocean.
Well, then I hope those waters were shark infested.
Or crab infested.
Or giant crab infested. I've seen a giant hermit crab eat things you wouldn't believe.
So, this year's event is hosted by a celebrity guest.
Whoa! Is it Ethanor?
No.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm not interested
And
anymore.
it's only the opening act.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Del
Who is this guy?
Ginnergrim, a male gnome, a popular Wispillian entertainer who launched his career by winning the contest decades ago. He's gradually become bored with the same old insults and is slowly gaining white hairs thanks to the bleaching. He sometimes dismisses bad insults by plucking a gray hair and throwing them at an amateur, whereabouts he visibly brightens if he hears a unique takedown. Are you ready for the contest rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So contestants gather in a circle on the amphitheater stage. One contestant chooses another, studies them, and then assails them with a Wildwood flight, which is about 30 seconds of personalized mockery, traditionally delivered with both meter and rhyme. The target can counter-quip to dismiss or reverse insults, potentially shaming the first contestant. Success is gauged by the audience's reaction, ranging from shocked gasps and howling laughter to unimpressed silence and groans. It is the second contestant's turn to flight at a third contestant of their choice, and it goes on and on like that. The process repeats until there's a clear winner, usually when all the contestants have fled the stage, though the moderator can end the contest early if it's dragging on too long. So basically, you lose when you leave the stage in embarrassment.
Okay.
There's no
Target
limit
checks
to,
feels no embarrassment.
there's no limit to how often a contestant can be targeted, so literally you could all pick on the same person. With one exception, a contestant must pick on someone new to target with their mockery, so they can immediately target the person who... They cannot target the person who had just mocked them. This means contestants can gang up on a foe, like I said before, but doing so gives the foe more opportunities to belittle them back. Each contestant starts the competition with 3 points, representing how much the crowd respects them. These serve as hit points, and a contestant reduced to 0 points is belittled to the point of coinciding and fleeing the stage in embarrassment. Successfully mocking or defending in the competition can earn the contestant points or even steal points from their opponents. So,
Neat.
we've got a couple things here. You can study an opponent with a DC 20 perception check. The Wildwood flight, when you deliver a string of rhyming verse to ridicule a contestant, you can use deception, intimidation, or performance. And depending on how well you do, you can make them lose 2 points or even stupefy them.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Counterquip. That's going to be sort of a reaction when you or someone else is quipping you, and then you try to throw it back at them. You deliver a snappy, witty rebuttal that deflects your opponent's mockery. You attempt a deception, intimidation, or performance check. The DC equals 10 plus the opponent's modifier for the skill when they're using the Wildwood flight. All right.
Let's
So,
get it on.
yeah.
Quick question, Bramble.
Yep.
Can I use this? Is a Taldan tradition, right? Oh no, the other game was the Taldan.
Yeah,
But
that's
for this-
Prismati.
Yeah, Prismatic. for this, instead of performance, can I use etiquette?
Maybe if he's especially eloquent with it.
Like boss insults.
I don't think so.
Oh, we're back in the arena.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So come up on stage if you're going to participate.
Is
I'm
is,
terribly
is,
not
is
free
Big
of
Nose
those.
Man taking back?
Yeah, who's already up there on the stage?
I'm gonna tell you in just a moment
Sure.
Evenly space ourselves.
because I've got to get
Oh,
them. I've got to get them
yeah.
all up. Yeah. So he's
Get him out.
he's the host. He won't be participating.
Host with the most.
We have Snapgabble, who seems to be a Leshy.
Very sharp.
We have Zilrindroth, who is a Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Oh my god. I love the token.
We have Hugerus.
Like, hi guy. Oh, the giant frog. Oh, awakened brother.
As you look into his eyes, you hear kind of a bleeding sound, and you see like the hypnotic pattern within his eyes.
He sees the dark abyss within mine.
As you hear several people in the audience already saying, "All glory to the Hypnotoad."
Oh no! We can't beat him.
Yeah, just avert your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, guys. He's mine.
Who else is participating? You got to get up on stage. If you're not up on stage, you won't be participating.
Anyone else? Shooting some sick rhymes.
Come on, Avery. Come on,
Who
Davos.
pushed me up here? Who's gonna put what? Ah!
Oh wait, no, please.
Come on,
My
Davos.
rapping days are over. Avery used to be a sick flighter back in the day
Yeah,
before he started inventing things.
I was young flighty.
Yeah.
The trees never bark, but the girls they bite me.
Aww.
Okay, I'm fucked. I can't. I won't be able to. He's too good.
Yeah, you start to take a look at your opponents. And the frog
it's
is,
like
of
choosing-
course, a frog.
The frog is a frog.
Yeah.
It's like choosing a Pokemon. I want the ghost type. But sincerely, I look towards Ethan or Caratrix. Who do you want to target first so I don't jump in?
Well, the first thing I do, to have more articulation, crab lips, not that good at spitting rhymes. I do a little humanoid form.
Oh.
What? Let's
Turn into
go!
Handsome man. I don't think there's
No.
not an effect for that one,
No,
but
there's-
yes, I
there's
turned
not.
into Cuban man.
Caratrix turns into Craig.
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 It's Craig.
It's
Yeah.
Craig.
I think I'll go with the toad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we go
Oh.
with the toad first.
Okay.
So, do you want us to? This is for the party. Do you want to team up on one person?
Well, I think that's our best option.
We'll team up on people until it's just us, and then we just insult the shit out of each other. Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Although that does give them. Oh no.
Now's my chance!
Oh, no. Well, at least
Get
Acorn will
back in
probably
the
be
stands,
targeting
Acorn.
you guys.
No, I put my arm up. I got Acorn.
Acorn is going to destroy Avery's entire career.
All right, so let's see who's going first. I'm going to roll a 1d7.
Acorn's about to drop an entire Kendrick Lamar diss. Oh, 4.
4. It's going to be
Ghost.
Zonrendroth, the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
He has such an
Ooh.
epic name.
And she is going to choose...
Oh, she.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, madam.
Oh, it's okay. I don't have a body. she's gonna start studying Avery.
Oh shit! Just floating around.
You know, you should take a picture. It'll last longer.
As long as it doesn't sniff you, you're okay.
Why is she like doing moves in front of it?
Yeah. She starts getting ready.
She's charging up.
All right, so she's gonna study you.
Do you have any like rap beats for the background?
Well,
I don't think with Discord it's gonna be good.
Let's see here. Ah. And as she looks you over, she says, Avery, no magic but elbow grease to be had, used on the lonely nights he's inclad, for smelling of grease, and worse has he laid with most degrees. Dulles lose his cool and explodes with ease.
Damn, Avery takes 10 points of mental
Jesus
damage.
Christ. He's already
Nope.
pre-thought of everything. We're fine.
So, Avery,
Massacre.
you are now at 2 points out of 3.
All right,
And now it is your turn to pick someone.
I'm gonna study Acorn.
Okay.
We all just knock Acorn out.
I need to make a perception of 20, right? And we know the DC, right?
Correct, if you wish to study her. And that will give you a massive bonus towards making your roll.
That's
All right.
15.
15. That's going to be failure, no effect. So you can roll a
Okay.
deception, an intimidation, or a performance.
Ooh. I think I will do deception.
Okay.
This will be blind, right?
Nope, you can make it public.
Okay. 14.
All right, that is going to be, let's see, it was, hers is 11, so that's going to be a 21. It's not a critical fail, but it is a failure, so there's no effect on her. So what do you say about the pixie?
I say, just because I didn't get a really good perception on, I know Acorn, but I don't know Acorn, so I say she's a fairy in blue, and not in the good way. Heart full of ice, and nothing nice to say. Wings so frail, her words are cut so deep. Blue fairy blues, something she keeps. I'm like, that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Internally, oh, hey, wait, no, I can do this.
No, you have it, and Davos will be clapping.
All right, it's Acorn's turn. Let's see here. She's gonna pick Carcatrix. All right, so she needs to study her opponent. All right, and she seems to have a pretty good idea of what she wants to say. So here comes, and she's going to choose Deception. And I gotta give her a... Okay. And she takes a look at the crab, and she flies over in a fit of fancy and says, "Tiny crab of salt, with talk of supremacy higher than Galt, preceding any of the taller folk, thy power and stature is in short a joke. I've been hit with spoons sharper than your wit hoax."
That wasn't bad at all, actually.
So, you lose 1 point, and you are now at 2 of 3, Carcatrix, and it is your turn.
Quick question.
Yes.
For us in the sidelines,
Yeah.
can I be mingling with the rest of the spectators?
Oh,
and,
yes, of course.
Trying to use diplomacy to basically, when it is our guys,
Oh, you want to rig it?
Push
Yeah.
them up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
of
see,
course.
That was great. That was great, right?
Yeah.
And where it is against our guys, I've heard better and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can do
And
that.
try to influence the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to target the frog, and I'm going
Okay.
to inspect him.
All right. DC 20 perception.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a
critical
crit success. You may take a +3 circumstance bonus to your choice of deception, intimidation, or performance.
I'll do intimidation.
Okay.
We're coming out hidden
Okay.
with the fire.
Yep. It's going to be a DC 19. Okay. Yep.
Oh yeah, I just rolled. Okay.
That's okay.
And I rolled. Okay.
Yep. So that's
so
a success.
in my more eloquent human voice, I begin. A giant frog, eh? Something I've never seen, and I do apologize, but for the moment, I'll have to be mean. You're but a toad in the crab's world, a child just hatched from the egg. So you best skedaddle before I decide I want some frog legs.
Oh, they
Damn,
really
that's-
like that. And the host even liked that. So he is now at 2 of 3.
Go.
All right. The frog's going to go. He takes his tongue out and he swallows cockatrix. He goes like, no!
What?
Foul! Spit him out!
I am medium. Whew. That was unexpected.
You're supposed to use your sharp wit, you twit, not your tongue.
Rabbit.
So he's gonna hop over here. He's gonna look at Carcatrix, and it's taking so long that the host is going like, well. He just goes, ribbit. So it's like, are you sure you're awoken and not a sleep frog?
Hmm.
Let's see here. Ooh.
Going for it.
Yeah. +10. Go, roll. He doesn't really get it. He doesn't get a good study. He's going to take a -2 penalty to the flight. Let's see. He's going to use performance. -2 circumstance. And this is going to be against your performance DC +10.
Okay, so that's 20.
Oh, 26.
success.
Yeah. And he's going to croak a little bit and say, Carcatrix presents himself most droll. Chardonnay has less flavor in his lacking soul. Your personality has always been the most effective form of birth control.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try to. So, can I try to
Yeah.
help the crowd, and how would that work?
So you said you would like to use diplomacy with the crowd?
Yeah, I want to try to convince them that our guys are funnier than not our guys. Like they have better quips and stuff like that. Or, oh yeah, that wasn't like a great thing, right? I've heard better things, stuff like that.
All right, so I'll say it's a DC 26 because he rolled a 26 then.
Ah, no.
Nope, that'll be a critical fail.
Yep.
All right, so Carcatrix, are you going to use that counter quip?
Oh yeah, I can counter. I will try to
Yeah.
counter grip.
So it's got to be performance. It's going to be a DC 23 if you counter quip him.
Wait, let me. What does this do? Oh, okay. I am performing for humanoids, right? Technically.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
you are.
an ancestry feat called "You're So Cute." It gives me
Yes.
a +1.
The +1.
Okay, I will try to counter-equip. Oh, failure.
Mm, no effect.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna fail.
All right, so it is Carcatrix's turn again, and you are at 1 point, sir.
Oh, hold on, I was just writing one.
That's
Damn.
okay. That's okay. Yeah, take your time. You get 30 seconds between phases.
When you take points from the opponent, don't you take them for you?
No, no, you don't steal those points unless you counter
Oh,
quit.
okay. It's just that they lose then, right?
Yeah, right, because we're trying to eliminate people. We're not trying to keep it going on forever.
Very good.
Okay, I've got some fire cooking here. Hold on.
Okay, but you have to pick somebody. You've got to pick somebody.
I'm picking Acorn. If I
Okay, yep. Put you
I'm
over.
gonna absolutely. So first we go perception.
Still salty.
Damn it.
Failure.
Okay.
No circumstance bonus.
Okay. Should I say the thing or roll? I'll roll first.
You can say the thing first. You give it some flavor.
Yeah, one moment. Is Acorn a pixie?
She is a pixie, yes. She's a sprite. Pixie, yeah. Oh god, I didn't know that you guys would take this so seriously.
On. I picked
No.
up something insane.
Okay.
Okay. First I'll make the performance.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that
Okay.
hero point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So that is a critical success against her.
Okay. So I start. I walk up. Is she like floating around?
Yeah, she's flying. She's always flying.
I put my hand on my chin, looking around as she flits around, and I say, Acorn the Pact Maker, a tale of failure and defeat. You'd best back down now, because I don't think you can take this heat. You flit around like an insect, spewing this and shouting that. One might even say you were acting like a gnat. A pixie in name, but I think just an overstuffed sprite. Don't poke the bear if you can't handle its bite.
I think that
Hell
will
yeah.
dismiss her completely from the stage, as the audience just like cheers and goes. She just cries and goes away in shame, saying like, "Ah."
Well,
Yeah.
There-
Destroyed.
there they go.
All right, since she left the stage, Carcatrix, you go again.
Oh, okay. I can't do the frog again, right?
You can do the frog again because you just did Acorn.
Okay, I'll do the frog again. I don't have one
Okay.
cooked up.
Okay.
I'll just inspect the frog.
The frog, DC 20 perception. You get a
Yes.
+2 circumstance bonus to your check. Now remember, you can't use did you use intimidation last time?
I used on the frog or on Acorn?
Acorn.
An Acorn I used performance.
Okay, so now you can use deception or intimidation without taking a penalty.
I'll try doing intimidation again.
Okay.
Scare the frog straight.
+2 circumstance.
I think that's a success.
That is a success, yes.
I don't have any heat to throw this time.
That's okay.
I make one up about comparing our eyes. His are jumbled and jumbled in a strange color. Mine deep as the sea, black as the night sky.
All right, and he's reduced to 1.
Ooh,
Okay,
All right.
guys, I'm cooking.
you are. That's why your shell's red.
He's going to go over to Athenor.
Oh no.
Plus... All right. Does he get any circumstance? Yep, he gets a +2 circumstance. He's going to use Intimidation on Athenor. Now, Athenor, this has to be your Intimidation DC, which is your Intimidation +10.
That'll be 22.
22.
Damn.
He succeeds.
Not a critical.
Close.
Nope, 22, so it'd be 32. Didn't I put
Oh,
the
sorry,
+2
yes,
modifier in there?
Yeah, that's what I said. Not a critical.
Oh, okay, not a
Yeah.
critical. Okay. All right. So, he takes a look at you, and he begins to croak and says, Almighty Athenor presents himself most Oh, nope, I already did that one. Never mind. Athenor is a most egregious task. A myriad of metal doth lask. For a face as ugly as thou, entice the occult, and receive free mask and scow.
I will counter-equip.
Which one are you using? Are you using Intimidation, Deception, or Performance?
I will use Intimidation back.
Okay, so his DC is 21.
I'll give you my hero point.
Okay, we will...
Ah.
I mean, it's
Oh,
better.
so failure, no effect. And Athenor is at 2 of 3. Unless you want to try to manipulate the audience again.
It will be. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Oh
Okay.
no, that was a DC 30.
Yeah.
Even a natural 20 doesn't beat that. No, his quip was very good. I can't manipulate him that much.
Okay. So, Athenor, it's your turn to choose someone if you wish to study them.
Alright, I will study the Leshy.
All right. Snap Gabble. Ooh, you get a +2 circumstance.
Awesome. And...
Which one are you choosing? Are you choosing Deception, Intimidation, or Performance?
I will choose Intimidation.
Okay.
No, I'll give it... I might hero point that, actually.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a critical success, reducing them down to 1 point.
Oh.
So-
I think I had something for the Leshy.
Yep.
Alright, let's give this one a go.
All right.
Is it a he or a she?
Snap Gabble.
Okay.
Non-binary.
Oh, okay. On the stage with slithering grace comes a leech that's out of place with a slim, ghastly face. Thinks they'll win the race. Suctioned on with clinging might, hope to give quite a fright. Judges squirm and feel contrite, wishing he'd just take flight.
Well, the judge really liked that one. All right, it's Snapgabble's turn. She's gonna go to the frog. All right. They are going to go to the frog, excuse me. 1d20 plus 9. 27, they get a +2, and they're going to use Deception to quip this frog and eliminate them from the contest. 26, that is a success. And as they look at the frog, they're going to say, Hugerus of verdant ancestries, compounded a family of frogs, but we don't judge those who aim to please. Some favor flies to common fleas. And he's gonna hop away sadly with Acorn and eat her.
Good.
All right, Snapgabble's going to go again. Who should they pick? Ah, Zindradroth. The unpronounceable. Gonna study them. Ooh. No help. So, they are going to do a performance. Success. And they're going to reduce them down to 2 as she turns to her and says, now, with any spirit, it's clear to see. I can see right through you like any verdant breeze. As with your quip and everything, I cannot see your... nope, that's the DM cracking. Sorry. But she gets reduced by a point. Can't talk today. Alright. Zindranoth is gonna go. Avery hasn't felt it in a while.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
It's Morse code.
It's okay. Snapgapple won't go away. Plus 12. $30. She's gonna get a +3. She's going to use performance. $17 against your performance DC, Avery.
My performance DC, that's my DC plus 10. That's 11. They beat it.
Oh no. So she's gonna look at you and say, you should have stayed down in the caverns.
I'm going to counter it.
Okay.
With intimidation.
Ah, okay.
Not intimidation, excuse me. Deception, excuse me.
All right, that's going to be a DC 21.
Oh, very nice.
Success! So she's going to lose a point.
And I say to her, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I say to her, maybe the cabin's where I should have stayed, but you should have stayed within your grave.
Oh!
Oh, god dang. Oh my god.
She's going to leave the stage for that one. And then the frog is going to eat her.
What?
Oh.
All right, Avery, you're up. That was a really good one.
Thank you. I go up to the Leshy.
Snapgapple.
Snapgapple. I'm gonna try another deception.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do a perception first before I do that.
Okay. Plus 2
21.
circumstance.
All right, deception plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
18.
All right. Their deception is a 14, so 24. That is a failure. So what doesn't connect?
I feel like I start with like that color, like your roots are green, like a bad spleen. You should get off this stage and go to your garden supreme. No. Where was I going with this? No, I'm going to get it. You gotta give me a moment, okay? And I walk back.
All right. So a DC 24 if you wish to influence the audience. Okay. I'll move on. And Avery, you went with Snapgabble. Snapgabble's gonna go to Athanor. Let's see. DC 20. Oh, critical failure. They suffer a -2. I think they're going to eliminate themselves. They're going to use intimidation with a -2. A 19 against your intimidation DC.
That will be a failure.
All right, failure.
22.
Failure is no effect. As she very haphazardly clamps down and pouts. Athanor, it's your turn.
I want to see who you will target now. Who will
No,
fit the
I've got to make sure. I've got to make sure we at least win it, kind of thing.
No, you can't target her. She just target you.
Can I
Right?
not target her?
Nope, you got to pick someone else.
Don't target me. I'm cooking one up for Avery. Target him.
You can target me. Go
I've
ahead.
been cooking this whole time after getting.
How many points are you on, Avery?
I'm on 2.
Two?
I'm on 2. You
You'll
might as
be
well
fine.
do
You'll
it.
be fine.
How
Yeah,
long
okay,
does
alright.
it take to cook a crab anyway, the host says.
I've been cooking.
Okay, all right. We'll go against Avery.
Okay. So
What's
you gonna study him for perception? DC 20.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean so you get no
Failure.
bonus.
All right. I will roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
My DC is 11, so I think you critically succeed.
Nope. 10 plus
No, no.
11.
No.
So
Plus.
he succeeds.
I succeed.
His
All right.
disease level, not his intimidation.
Oh.
Yeah, I have +1 to intimidation, so that's
Oh,
11.
shoot. You do critically
Oh, no.
succeed. You completely smash Avery. What do you say?
Retaliate,
yeah,
Avery.
something about him living in a hole and
Ooh.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I
being a Tal'Doran
Can I
lord,
give
but,
mine? Can I give mine to to Athanor? Because critical success makes him lose 2, right?
Welcome to Taldor. Have a nice day.
Doesn't a critical success make Avery lose 2?
Yes.
Could I give mine to Athanor when I was cooking here?
Sure. You can say it.
Here. Do you want to read it?
Yep,
Here,
yep,
I'll send it to you. I was cooking this up.
Oh no.
Okay.
The PCs have conspired against
Avery
each other.
the elf, an inventor and a tinker. Though if I ask his friends, he's just a heavy drinker, bumbling around with gadgets or some strange device. May perhaps some new shampoo, yet I'd think it'd only give him lice. I'd consider you a friend and might even call you a brother, so don't take it personally. I simply must say I've never met as horrid a beast as thine own mother.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to counteract. But I'm going to go down swinging.
Okay. Yeah.
Deception. Let's go.
Hit him, Avery. Hit back. Oh, he's
15.
flabbergasted.
What's your deception DC?
Oh, it might actually win against that.
No. That's a success.
Yep.
I'm
So
only
success.
+3.
Your witty response reduces the numbers of point you lose by 1. So you're at 1 now instead of 0.
Okay. I look towards Athanor and say, I've only just met you but a few days ago, but I know that you have more talent to show. To steal from a crab and your words being false, I have nothing more to say. Get off the stage. Just get off the stage.
This is amazing.
I think we should take out this Leshy before we obliterate.
Yeah.
Avery,
Well, when we actually get the chance, so we
Avery,
try
it's
to
your
let you
turn.
know.
It's
Or is
my
Avery going
turn.
for blood?
I go to Athanor. No.
The party descends into conflict.
I go to the same Leshy.
Okay.
Snaggle thing? Snapple Gabble. Snap Gabble.
Snap Gabble.
Snapple. Snap apple. A Snapple, if you will.
Alvinus flytripe your genitals, then you'll be non-binary too.
Whoa.
16 does not do it, and I
What a
say
threat.
when I say Snap Gabble, remind me of a crab apple, small and bitter, belongs in the shitter, become compost for the daily roast. That is the green gala. Out she go, and one just roll deception.
I think that was good enough just to get it.
Okay.
So
That was excellent.
they go off the stage, and Toad eats them.
Oh. Okay, now form a
The true
triangle.
winner was the toad, I think. He
Everyone,
got
form,
like
form a footing
Lunch.
triangle.
We're down to the last 3, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the crab is the most vicious of them all.
Avery immediately pivots to Carcatrix.
That wasn't me, it was Athanor.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh God.
This is amazing.
Carcatrix. More like carapace. Shell so stinky. Oh, I'm actually folding in myself. You know what? No, I'm taking that L. I'm gonna take that L. I'm gonna roll for deception and intentionally fail. Yeah, 17. I'm pretty sure that doesn't meet your DC.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Avery just can't find it himself to insult his friends and just backs off.
Carcatrix is full of hate right now. He's
Yeah,
been
but-
summoned within him.
But you can't target Avery. You have
I
to
can't,
take Athanor.
It's like, what's the I'm sorry, little woman?
Oh, no!
he already has.
Oh.
Approach, and I will try to inspect.
Oh,
Okay.
you got a +2 to circumstance.
I will do a performance.
Okay.
See what I get. Does Avery have 2? I mean, Athanor.
Yeah, yes. I have to.
Athanor's, yeah, 2.
Okay. So, boop.
His performance DC is 13. You've
Ooh.
critically succeeded.
Damn.
How do you eliminate Athanor from the competition if he doesn't counterquip?
We got okay. I gotta go hard for. I spend a good few verses. Say the good word of my deity versus his.
Oh.
You know, Queen of the Sea with not Queen of the Sea. So much. Yeah. A mere hunter among elves, nothing before Queen of the Sea. Your god is a joke. Stuff like that.
All right. So,
All right.
Athanor, are you going to
Athanor's
counterquip?
gonna. Yeah, I'll counterquip.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. All right.
Cool.
So,
Ooh.
what you need to counterquip, let me look at his thing. It was
Mine,
deception?
plus, yeah, his was intimidation, so he needed 20.
20. Okay. So that is a
Hmm.
failure. No.
No.
No, Athanor, leave the stage in shame.
Sorry, little.
Pathetic little boy. And this
Yeah.
Don't go near
into the frog.
No, don't go near the frog.
Now,
Acorn just looks first time.
Oh, shut up, Acorn.
Oh no, I destroyed both of them.
It's down between Carcatrix and Avery.
Face off.
I think it's Carcatrix's turn again, right? Because
Oh,
he
well, I go
eliminated-
again. Oh,
Because he eliminated someone.
Yeah, I'm just standing there like, I gotta make sure I come up with the greatest clip ever to not get kicked out.
I can't use the previous one I just did. Right? So I can't use
No.
performance.
No.
Oh, the skill
Okay.
check. You will have a penalty if you use the same.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will do a perception first. 20. Is that a
That's a success.
okay?
You get a
That will-
+2.
Do an intimidation.
Okay, get your +2.
This would actually be perfect. Okay, if I can egg this out. Damn it!
Oh.
So intimidation. What's his intimidation DC?
My intimidation DC is 1 plus 10, so that's 11.
Oh.
So that's a 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna counteract unless you have something to say first.
No. For this one, because it was the source of his vitriol, I expound on how useless all your gadgets and machines are before the
Aw.
power of nature.
I walk up to you and say just 2 words. Opposable thumbs.
Oh.
But,
Oh.
but I have thumbs right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the deception DC?
I think it'd be 20 still, right?
Yeah, 20. So that's a success. He let's see. He reduces the number of points he would lose by 1. So Avery's still in it.
0. He's still here.
Yep.
Now
I'm
it's his turn.
still standing.
Avery, it's your turn. There's only one other opponent.
Bring it
All
on.
One perception to get a better DC. Come on, 20. That's not a 20.
Nope.
Deception. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna give you my hero point for
Oh
this.
shit!
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I know you are longest, so
Someone quick get 8
No!
Oh!
It's okay. It's +5. You made the difference, and I'm proud
We
of you.
probably should have saved that for the actual roll.
Oh, it's all good. All right, deception. Let's see.
Hit me.
Let's see. 24.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
success.
Yeah.
Do you wish to
I will,
counteract?
I will, I
first?
will try to counter.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can choose a check to make.
You can choose either deception, intimidation, or performance, and the DC is 10 plus the opponent's modifier
I
that
will
they
do
used for
intimidation
the
again.
that they used for the Wildwood flight.
Oh, so his would be 18.
Let's
if,
see.
if it is that they used
Yes.
for the flight, shouldn't it be
Do
that you
performance, though.
cannot choose, but you have? to
Oh,
try
I
to
failed.
Oh.
say-
He failed.
Hang on. Let me hear what Davos is saying.
If it is what they used for the quip, shouldn't it be the same skill that you
Yes.
do not have in the counter quip? You don't have a choice.
Yeah, with the it's either deception, intimidation, or performance check.
Yes,
Yeah.
Are
but
you saying that?
afterwards you said that they
The
used
skill
for,
for
the
the Wildwood flight.
yeah. So
Yes.
you don't get to choose.
No, not
Avery
for
used
not for the
deception.
count.
So the DC, so the DC would equal. I get to choose what skill I use, but the DC is equal to his
Oh,
deception
the DC
DC.
is equal to his deception.
Does anyone want
Yes.
to give me a hero point?
I
should
gave
have
mine
already
to somebody
Yeah,
already.
No hero points.
No
Hell,
points.
Think this is the end?
fuck.
So how does it
So-
happen? How does it go
How
down?
does it happen?
I instead of saying a word, I walk up to you, Carcatrix, and I pull out one of my many useless inventions, and that is like the thing that you get at like a crab shack. The
Oh,
Shit,
the claws. Yeah.
claws.
and I just drop it at your feet.
Damn.
You want to keep it going?
Oh my goodness. He's done it.
He's done it.
He's done it. No, I think you win.
Wait, is that the win?
That's
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
that was
that
just.
was-
I only had one left.
Oh shit!
And we
Into
go
the
into
frog.
The frog.
frog. Not the frog.
Avery, the equipped champion.
So, young cavern elf, it seems that the sun has been quite good to you.
I would hope so.
Let's hear a round for our champion, ladies and gentlemen. 4 points to the Greenwood Gala for the green shirts.
I take a solemn bow. I couldn't have done this without my fellow green shirts. By the way, can we get them out of that frog?
I'm just
know
a
it.
host.
Oh,
Farewell.
wait, I turn into a giant frog inside the giant frog.
Oh my god.
Frogception.
Frogception, and
Da,
then
da,
I
da.
hop out.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Great.
Oh,
Did you
shoot
wait!
Did you shoot it? Did you just shoot the frog?
Is this happening?
Someone,
Yeah,
someone get my
Popping-
friends out of the
it's just
frog. Hold
popping
on,
up-
I've got it. Loads of gun.
it's just like popping a balloon.
No. Are you sure you wish to attack an awakened creature at the Greenwood Gala?
I would.
The-
I will say no. Let's
No,
not
don't.
start the war.
This is all friendly.
Maybe just
Okay.
shooting it up in the air in celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's 5 champion points for you guys so far.
Oh.
Awesome.
I take a solemn bow on the stage and walk off.
Yeah.
Way.
But you also get something.
Oh.
What do I
Oh,
get?
very cool.
What do I
Your reward.
Oh, what's he get? A shield.
Whoa.
It's a
I could
tree
use
shield.
this. Engraved with the laughing face that slowly shifts into a frown as the shield takes damage, quipping that they will need in its ward off the rhymes to all the flyers who come from it. Okay, cool. So
You
it's
can make it
cool
a tower shield. That's cool.
That's pretty neat.
The shield says I can make your mother into a tower shield.
Oh yeah, and I could weld your mouth shut.
Like,
Damn, Avery's mother is taking a lot of shots.
It's like she did nothing wrong.
Wait, it is refreshing that it's not my mother getting bust for once.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, I mean it's true. People do quip on his mom a lot because his dad fucked the tree. Here we are.
oh god, do you say that while on stage?
Oh,
No, I say that out
Infinite
of
ammunition.
I
He's
say that
giving
out
away.
of character.
Okay, okay. Because you
Bystander in the
Imagine
age.
though.
you could have just announced to everyone and gotten a laugh.
Fuck the tree. Fuck the tree. it just goes off.
It's unfortunate that Cause Sprinkle didn't join in. We all could have just annihilated.
Cos-
I feel like Cosprinkle would have killed us all.
No.
Cosprinkle will go ahead.
Ghost Sprinkle doesn't participate. He organizes. That's what I'm seeing.
Yes.
He's a planner,
Get
a
teams to
leader.
work for him. I mean,
So,
if I look like him, I will do the same.
aw, that's mean.
No. That's real.
He got many laughs from your performance, friend Avery.
Thank you, Cosprinkle. How are you doing today? I haven't
Calls
seen you
you
all day.
friend Avery.
Yeah, he's a friend. Cosprinkle, I hope you've been well. Have you been enjoying the Green Festival?
Yes, much enjoyment I've had.
What have you been doing?
Blending up bats.
Cosprinkle
Oh, this is-
prefers not to say.
Cosprinkle,
Sprinkle's lawyer has told Sprinkle not to answer that question.
hey, Cosprinkle, and I point to the green shirt. If you're up to any mischief, you know what's going to happen, right?
Praise?
I mean, yeah, I guess the Fae would praise you, but no, if you cause any mischief to harm the festival, you know what will happen, right?
Praise?
Nope.
Would
Let
be
me, and
hilarious.
I turn Cosprinkle's head to Spruce and Bruce. Say hi to Spruce and Bruce.
Oh no! He sees the two trees, and the trees just like take their fists and start pounding it into their branches.
Just behave yourself and don't cause any mischief that would harm the festival. Do you understand me?
Or just plain don't use any mischief. Period.
No, that goes against fate nature. I don't think.
Having turned back to normal, I will crab up to Avery and say, Avery, I would like to apologize. I don't know what came over me up there.
Oh no! I sincerely feel bad about the crab prying tool because I feel like I insinuated murder to, which is not cool. And I'm like, no, I feel like I also took it too far. And you know what? I'm glad to have you as an ally.
I will shake his hand with my crab claw.
Yeah, I do the same. It's just like
sportsmanship.
What good sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. And Vandalia Swiftmane, Tanasha Starborn, you know, and Barrel Belter, and all the contestants from the flighting come forward and congratulate Avery as well.
No regrets for the acorn one, though.
No. Where is Acorn, bud?
He's right here.
I'm right here.
I'm
Acorn,
here.
you did phenomenal. I feel like you saw right through me.
Yes, I saw right through your mother as well.
You know, I had something prepared for you, and I said I was going to say it. Should I still go flighting when I don't have anything else to lose or win?
That's what makes it so grand, Delgerim says.
Insulting people on a whim.
Little acorn, barely even taking root, going back into the soil and plan your route. Fall pack maker, trickstery is all you know. You might as well be called a big small faker. Twisting words and tossing lies, so boorish I want to swat you away like a fly. Wouldn't know a friend from a foe. Your words don't spark anything. They barely even glow. Tinkerbell wannabe, displaying fake sorcery. Time-hopping fraud. Go back to where you ought to be.
My God. Acorn is
She
just getting
visibly
annihilated.
becomes shaken, and Cosprinkle goes, "Oh, damn!" and slam dunks her into the frog.
What the fuck? Not the frog again.
Cosprinkle.
She could have just... Acorn could have said anything else. Could have said anything else.
Down
your
will
mother.
pat the frog on the back. Come on, spit it here out.
No,
Be a good boy.
they could stay in there for a little bit.
Where's the... Oh, wait. it just made me think of
You
of
don't
the scene.
really want to do
It's
that.
this-
I can grow a tree inside here, and you
It's
heard
this
about
dog.
what they do to this
I mean,
dog.
it
Yeah, I
is an
heard what
acorn,
you did
so-
to that tree. Your father did to that tree. Acorn says, right inside the frog with you.
Do you
I
want
heard
another
of it.
do you want another flighting?
Acorn just got dunked into a frog.
But yeah, everyone's pretty worked up, and they're kind of looking at you guys, going like, "Yeah, congrats!" And even the centaurs are kind of like taken by the whimsy. Alice Quinley comes up too, and says, "How?"
Woods around.
Yep. So at this point, not only are you known as the security guards, but you're known as pretty pleasant people who have been participating and whatnot, and also very helpful.
And by pleasant, you mean they can spew vitriol about everyone.
Isn't
No one
that
is safe.
what's
There's
pleasant
so much
in Fae?
insulting that only those three remained up there. Yeah, it is Fae. It does fit.
So they're gonna need a break to set up Prismati, but we still have time for one more event, and we'll do Prismati next time. Do you want to roll the random event, or do you want to do something security related before we leave?
Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, have we done any security tasks beside the Watson case?
No refunds?
We did for security. We did the
Should probably do our job more.
the shit that Cosprinkle
Yeah.
caused.
God.
But
I feel like we did a lot of fun over doing our job today.
let's head over to the markets. We haven't been there today.
Oh, sure.
Check up if everything is okay.
Yeah.
And also because I'm out of booze and stuff to buy. That's a complete coincidence.
I am trying to teach Watson how to flight by noticing your enemy's imperfections and ruthlessly roasting them for it.
Yeah, tons of fun.
I'll put them in a blender of words.
You're still here?
He's our friend now. We can't let him be blended.
I live inside your power armor.
Oh,
No, you don't belong there.
maybe not go there.
He
See, aren't you uncomfortable when he says it?
He immediately goes on you like a spider, starts going around your neck and your head,
Hey,
and then he just
stop.
slides and melds in underneath.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess I have a sentient suit.
Yes. Just be very, very careful the next time you explode that suit.
I mean, if it explodes with electricity, I don't think the bat will be affected.
No, I think it explodes with regular explosion.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, here you are in the marketplace again.
Back to the markets.
And you see,
Alrighty.
things are very active now after the flighting. People are buying snacks, especially for Prismati, because Prismati, like baseball, is a Taldan pastime.
Oh, is there any hot dogs there?
I'm sure they have hot dogs, yes.
Okay. While we were at the flighting, I will also give Avery a treat wound
Aw.
because he's.
Oh yeah,
hurting.
I've been
For
hurting
his
all
burn.
day.
For his burn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you weren't here when I was giving up.
I don't-
I'll do natural medicine.
I don't think I have vision for this.
So
Oh,
it's
'cause
just
you're
a
not-
pass.
You're not here. Now you're here.
Okay.
Okay, Avery heals 14.
Whoa, I'm almost full.
Athenor's still feeling the burn from when he was dismissed
Yeah.
from stage.
Apparently.
I'm sorry, little one.
I'm so sorry, Joel. God.
Is there any? Does it look like there's anything going on security wise?
No,
Anybody look like?
Everyone looks like very orderly. Everyone's getting like food and stuff. Like there are cases of people like ordering so much food that it's getting all over and they're not cleaning up after themselves, but that's normal for like carnivals and stuff.
I will order
Yeah.
several packages of food that looks good. Not to eat during the match, just to have.
Okay.
I will try and.
This
follow
all
my
looks
friend's
delicious.
Carcatrix advice, but just to be certain that they're good, I'm gonna be sampling and eating everything that I buy. I have a physique to keep up with.
I'm gonna chat with the Centaur sisters, see how they're doing. and
Yeah.
then-
Vandalia. Yeah, Vandalia greets you and says like, I enjoyed your performance quite well. And Risodio's just like, a waste of time.
It's like, you got dusted, bro.
What do you think would be a better use of our time then?
I see that weapon. I see what you call it. You name your weapon Dawn's Fury.
Ah, yes, my family sword.
We have weapons that have been in our families as well.
Ah, are you carrying any at the moment?
I'm carrying many. And she takes like a spear off her back. And a bow.
Oh, very nice. I'll sort of show her my sword, which is a cold iron striking sword.
Ah, cold iron. So you intend to fight the Fae one day?
Oh,
My-
well, no.
Like-
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
Okay.
it's just out of regular steel.
Hey, it affects
You have to
demons
work
too.
with
They don't
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
you want to fight Fae.
Yeah.
That's accusations.
Yeah.
Devils as
Um,
well. It may be
yeah.
for devils, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Fae, demons, all sorts.
Just cold stares up around everyone, just like
I'm currently buying hot dogs. Totally not with teeth. Totally not crab hot dogs with like little sprinklings on top.
nope.
Can I?
Crabs are cannibals.
Yeah. I'm gonna be asking the merchants around if they have any sort of troubles or problems in this area that we could assist with.
Well, they let you know everything's been going smoothly since you've been here. You've basically handled everything as it's come up.
Very nice.
Okay, so I think we can move to another location.
Okay.
Do they want to? So can I ask her why the older sister, why she's here?
Oh, she's here. Not to enjoy herself or whatever, but she's here to identify threats to the Swiftmane, herd, and also to identify threats to the forest. And she just looks you up and down, going like, yes, you are quite a warrior, Athenor. But whom do you fight for? Why do you fight?
I fight for Kanunos, my deity.
Get
And
laid.
he,
Yes.
yeah, he has
Wow,
he has sent
Loud
me
sound
here
of
to
crab eating onion rings in the background.
Dude, I'll go for some onion rings.
Yeah. Have you seen any people that worry you or you deem a threat besides myself?
I have seen many, several of which you have dismissed, so I know you are a man of good judgment. But that Tanasha Starborn, and she almost sneers. She truly worries me.
Oh, how so?
A woman of that much power in Taldor that controls one of the largest logging companies on the Selene River, the waterways, the Taldin Navy, and everything else connected to Opera. She is a linchpin of Taldor's power. It's no coincidence why she's here. She may put on a very friendly, playful air, but we all know what she's doing here. She's protecting Empress Euthropia's interests. She doesn't fool me.
Interesting. Okay, well, I will see you both at the Prismati.
Vandalia clasps your shoulder and says, "Good luck to you. We will not be competing, but our brother will, and we will be rooting for him as well."
No, thank you.
Atonor, look at this. I found this thing. They call it a gyro.
Oh.
All
I
right.
could really go for one right now.
I'm gonna roll to see who discovers this event. Let's see here. Let me arrange you.
Arrange us for the ritual.
Cockatrice on front. 3. It's Avery this time. While perusing the marketplace, you get turned around a little bit and you find an old stone well long ago filled up to the ground level with black dirt and soil. Growing in the shallow dirt basin is a small coiled vine with jasmine flowers.
So stone well, jasmine flowers surrounding it. Can I look inside the well?
Of course. Yes, you can dig. You can dig down into the well since it's been filled up with dirt.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna actually do a recall knowledge. Let's say society to
Okay.
see if this has any importance in this area.
All right. Yeah. As best as you can determine, this is what happens when a either a fae dies, or perhaps the resting place of a druid. This jasmine flower represents a grave.
Let me not dig it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around the well for any signs of marking for who is laid to rest here.
Mm-hmm. And as best that you can see, there are no markings. Either the
Okay.
markings have been worn away with time, or it's basically a nondescript grave.
Is this grave like tarnished? Like, has it been kept up? Like people like keeping the grave some like scrubbed, or is it like overrun by nature and it's like dirt, grime, ivies?
Yes, it's returning to nature basically, very slowly.
I'm gonna do my best to restore it a bit. I'm gonna go around, make sure it's polished.
Okay. You kind of tidy it up, and you can get the well looking nice and spruced again, and it looks more like a potted plant now.
Okay. And I do look. I'm not. Avery's not a religious type, but they'll do a solemn prayer and be like, "Hey, may you rest in peace, whoever you may be."
And the jasmine vine waves back to you.
Oh, can you hear me?
It does not move.
You get one wave.
I
Davos
extend
might be able.
Yeah, I'll extend my hand out to the vine.
It does not move.
Okay.
A very rude vine. Just cut it off. Such rudeness.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the team and tell them what I found.
Okay.
Ooh, do you think we can dig up and see what's inside the box?
It's a grave. What do you mean dig it up?
That better
What?
have been a very
Everything.
that better have been a very bad joke.
I depends. Everything in nature returns to nature. If it's very old, maybe everything inside is over. I'm not suggesting opening a grave. No, of course that was a joke. But at least in my experience, like creatures and people of the forest usually.
Returning something to nature is the purest form of death. Desecrating the dead.
Yeah, that's what I said. That I wouldn't open a
Unforgivable.
grave, but I think that it should have been returned back to its proper, like thing of worms, dirt, and bones.
Maybe whoever was buried there desired a proper grave.
Yeah.
You can
Or
ask
maybe
around.
the Fae just did it for fun. You can never know.
We can ask around if anyone knows who was buried there.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Is there any sort of particular big old tree around there?
There is a big old tree. It is the Idyllish tree, the world tree, the tree whose seed came from the plane of wood itself, grown with impossibly symmetrical branches, identical leaves, each more identical than the last, and of course, roots that span the ground in miles of all directions. It is a most perfect tree, the most powerful tree, and the best tree that you know of, Davos.
Okay, I will approach the tree with the reverence that it befits it. I do have that etiquette lore there to be proper pompous when I address it, like, oh, great one. Could I bother you for a second and ask about that grave that my friend found there, covered all in overgrown flowers and roots? Do you know who it belonged to?
And Valinor the Green says, "Of course, and you know this man. He is a very well-known man. Let me get you his picture."
Man.
He looks down at you. "Little Davos, you've grown up so quickly."
Yeah,
And
one
he,
day you blink and I'm 20 years older.
and he introduces himself to the rest of you. "I am Archdruid Valinor the Green. And this is our beloved World Tree. The source of the Verduran Forest's power. An extremely old and ancient tree brought here from the first times of the Elemental Princes. That's back when we didn't have a plane of wood and metal, you see. Back in my day. My God, I wish I could retire."
Back in what?
Yeah, just recently opened up again. It was sealed off or something, right?
That's correct.
That said, I was asking here the old
I believe it was
tree
about the time you were born.
Yeah, more or less. Coincidence, right?
That's how you get your kinetic powers, isn't it, young man?
Yes, I have an intimate connection to the very elemental plane.
That's
Are
fact-
we around?
Yeah, you're all
Right.
around. You're all around. He's talking to all of you. He says, like, "Davos, you're such a talented young man. Would you like to take my job?"
No, thank you. I'm too young. Maybe when
You'll grow into it.
No.
What
I don't
are
have the talent for that.
the
I-
elemental princes?
The Elemental Princes are extremely evil creatures that once held sway over the chaotic natural planes. The 4 of them were quite detrimental. It was said that in ancient times, when the Verduran Forest was young, colorful smoke was sent up when their fighting was finally done and the elements themselves were at peace.
Are they related to the elemental lords?
Possibly. Maybe I got it wrong, okay? I'm old.
Oh, I was.
Listen, young crab. If you don't want to go the same way that gnome did off the catapult, you'll respect your elders.
I have great respect for you, sir.
I think you'll skip.
As I was asking the friendly tree here, but maybe you are best to answer now that you are here, about this grave here and who it belonged to and why it was in such a disarray. Do you have any idea?
Oh, that's my grave. I'm prepping it. Life goals, you know. One day.
Oh, plans for the future.
Now, when they let me
That's-
retire.
I'm sure it will be just a season or 2 or 10 or 100 more.
You know there's an election coming up, Davos. You could get ready for it.
No, I'm too young. I'm too young for politics. But,
Athenor.
we didn't actually know that there was an election going.
Athenor. You're not that young. How would you like to be Archdruid?
I'm a man of the cloth. I don't think anyone else would be happy if I was suddenly working on other projects.
Projects.
But going back, what election are you talking about?
The election that goes on every year, the election we druids do to pick the new Archdruid. They don't even nominate me anymore. They don't even bother to doing vote. They just say, "Yeah, you got it again, old
The
man."
Morga told us about that.
Yeah.
Forget, usually.
So,
Yeah, I may have been predisposed.
so we can dig up the grave?
No,
there's
it's
nothing.
grave.
There's nothing in it except the jasmine plant. Why would you want to dig it up? What are you trying to get?
Oh. No, I don't know.
Are you trying
what-
to steal his grave? And go inside you
He
instead
can't
of...
die. He's stealing the grave.
Listen, young man, I've worked very hard for that grave, and retirement is gonna come one day, so help me!
Well, maybe this year someone will ask to be druid instead.
You don't have to
After all.
ask, just say it and I'll make it happen, young man!
What are the qualifications that you need to have your replacement?
Well,
for the
first,
Archdruid?
First, you need to be at a democratic election. You need to be nominated. And then we put
Alright.
acorns into a pot. And depending on who
Oh.
gets the most acorns, that person becomes Archdruid. It's a flawless system.
May I ask, ooh, that's a oof. Yeah, no.
I whisper, is that a good system, Avery?
Young Cavern Elf, would you like to be Archdruid?
You want me, the inventor, who messed with machinery, to be a druid?
I don't care anymore.
I don't
How
give a
about-
shit.
I don't give a shit, Gordon. I just need someone to take my fucking place.
Just, please, let
I
me
need
rest.
to get on vacation right now.
I'm so tired.
You know, it's like being Archdruid for 500 years, Gordon. It fucking sucks.
You just like dealing with everybody's bullshit every year. It fucking sucks.
I have to go to circle meetings.
I lived through the War of the Crown.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, how about I send a missive off? I'm going to send a message to one of the druids that reside in Emberbrook and see if they would like to become Archdruid. Does that sound like a plan?
Why does no one else want to be Archdruid? I mean,
Because
it's not for me,
so much
but
responsibility.
I could see other people desiring it.
you have to understand that there is a huge amount of responsibility when it comes to the Verduran Forest. First of all, the Treaty of Wildwood must be upheld every year with the Taldans, and the Taldans themselves are impossible to deal with. The Empress Eutropia is just, bleeding heart of a woman. And then there's that terrible Tanasa Starsight who runs Wispel, and she's always like, "Hey, I love you. I love nature." No, you don't. You love money.
Just one quick question. You said that you decide who gets voted with the amount of acorns.
Yes.
I mean, that may have worked in the past, but as you said recently that the Plane of Wood has opened, there are people that could do something like, and Davis will open his hands and basically a fistful of acorns will appear.
My God, I have a plan.
Maybe you should reconsider the voting method.
This is what we're gonna do. Davos, the person I want to win, you're gonna do that bullshit with the acorns, and you're gonna fill up their pot, and we're gonna make it happen this year.
I know. Let's reform the council. So now we decide. It's like in the Harry Potter movies. We decide with some random animal choosing who's the best.
Davos, my boy, you've saved me.
No, I
So-
think there is this nice invention called paper, which is
What does the
much harder to reproduce.
what does your position entail exactly?
Well,
What do you have
first,
to do?
the entirety of the Verduran Forest and all its people and their safety is my responsibility, as well as the relationship with Andoran and Taldor. The waterways
Okay.
themselves are incredibly tedious to do, especially with the Taldan Navy going in and out
Well-
all the time.
What's wrong with the water?
Boats! They're always filled with boats!
You wait. I like quiet. You hate boats too.
Of course I hate boats! They're fucking everywhere! I don't
I
want 'em
hate
in
boats
here!
too. They're absolutely useless. Why
How
don't
would you
swim?
like to be Archdruid, young crab?
Oh, I don't know about that.
But
As I said, it sounds like your position is very stationary. I like to move around a lot.
All right.
I-
During this
I think
time,
no one of us can actually, dear Archdruid, volunteer because unfortunately we came to become like Lords of Taldor like a few months ago. But since you did mention that you are the person responsible for the relationship of the Fae and the Woods and
Oh, yes.
Taldor, you should probably be the one that we should speak about that little misunderstanding incident with one of your blood-sucking crazy Fae.
Oh, the
that
dancing
tried-
lady? Her death was timeless. I envy her. She
oh my god.
she got her retirement.
Oh God!
only-
I wish that was me.
If only a
there's no
party of
bad blood,
adventurers
right?
would come to the Greenwood Gala and kill me. Oh, I'd be free.
All right. I write the letter to rush them. And
The
say,
Redditor.
"Get here
You
for
said
the-"
Redditor.
I
Oh.
did. I write the letter to rush them, just to see if you can get here in about a day's time.
Yep.
Actually, do you normally stay on the island for your position?
I'm not allowed to leave.
Also, do you have to be a member of
What?
your order to be the Archdruid?
I could make you a member right now.
Why? What prevents you from leaving the island?
Responsibility, politics, magic.
Yes, but what do you magic?
Magic. I've got to be here and control the magics that come from the world tree that are bleeding out from the elemental plane of wood. It's very overwhelming sometimes. We wouldn't want the forest to overgrow and destroy all civilization now, would we?
I mean,
No, we wouldn't.
Haha.
I mean-
Wouldn't. Would. I get it.
well then, yeah, I can't. Like I said, I like to travel around a lot, do my protecting in the field, as it were.
I mean, I fought hard to leave the forest and go to a city. I don't see me coming back to the forest and leaving the city, so it's win and take.
Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me on the Isle of Ardenway. I'll be here for the next 4,200 years. Again.
Well, I actually, now that you say that, Auntie had a terrible vision about me, like with dead people and massacre and mountains of bodies with worms and such. So it may be a turbulent time coming.
I'm
So,
not sure
good
how to
luck with
interpret that. Hey, wait.
Good luck with that.
I'm going to the dock to play on the boats.
I thought you said you hated the boats.
I do, but they're good to jump off of.
Just give me a few days, and
You
I'll.
disappoint me.
So
I'll
what did
have
you
someone over here.
what did you think of the leader of the Wildwood Lodge, Archdruid Valinar the Green?
I think he doesn't want to be the leader of the Wildwood Lodge, Archdruid Valor the Green anymore.
To be fair, he's at the age where everything sucks. And
How old is he?
he
You
would-
didn't ask.
I know, which is what everyone keeps saying. Oh, he's so. How old is he?
he's
I'm
been
32.
since- Yeah, he's been since the War of the Crown, so he should be like.
I've
What?
smoked 3 packs of cigarettes every day for the past 20 years.
Oh god. So I'm going to post all the Prismati rules this week for you guys. There's a lot.
Oh
Like,
God, we have
there-
to read the rule.
There's a lot for the Prismati game, but it is fun, and I assure you it will go quickly because Foundry has macroed a lot of things. The first thing
That's
you'll need, you'll need 9 people on the team, so undoubtedly you're going to need NPCs to help you. And yes, Acorn will be one of those NPCs. Valinar the Green will
Okay.
not be playing.
Oh,
Why can't we invite him?
He's just
He's probably a monster on the court.
the old man just going around throwing scarves on mounds and just collapses in the middle of the field, going like, "At last, I'm free."
He shows up in like a basketball uniform, wearing like sneakers. He's getting mad air, dunking on the enemy team.
He's gonna be the
That's-
referee.
Just think of all the old men sitting
Nice,
in
I have
the
an idea.
court shouting at the children, and imagine them being surrounded not only by children but by gnomes and fae running all over around you.
If we're
I
about to
will
get like a
that job as well.
if we're about to get like a foul or something, we shout out that we'll take his place as Archdruid if he calls a foul, and then he's like, "Oh, foul!"
He'll do it.
Well,
He'll do it for you.
he'll do it.
The only one
Above
he
the
didn't ask
table.
was Zelos.
Yeah.
Guy with gun. Do you want to be Archdruid?
But in all sincerity, I will see if Rashdam could come and visit and
Oh,
see
yeah.
if he wants to rule.
Yeah, he'll be. If you get the message to him, he'll be here on day 3.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
want Lady Eleanor to come too?
Only if she wants to come. I know she's very anti us lately because we've been anti being lords. But yeah, if Lady Eleanor, I'll put in the message as well. If Lady Eleanor wishes to travel with you, can you please give her safe granted, great safe passage alongside you, Rashdam.
Yep. So the 2 of them will be coming.
Okay.
Yep.
This should be interesting.
Yes. What better person to propose for the leader of someone who controls the entire forest than someone who hates basically Taldans and civilization, and he's quite bloodthirsty. I mean, nothing bad can come out of it, right?
You
feel like
control the
Rashdam-
vote. You control the acorns.
Yeah. First,
Supply and demand.
in the end, we end up making the next leader, but also, I feel like this is a good handshake for Rashdam, and see what he feels like he would want to do.
Guys,
Okay.
new candidate. Cause Sprinkle. He's the new Archdruid.
And then, we just talk about things like how we used to talk about, like, hey, we would love for you to be a part of the united front that is Emberbrook as we shake your hand and you shake ours. You
Yeah.
know?
That's a huge political move. Take a hero point for next time.
Thank you.
You are a true
Political.
lord of Taldor.
Here I go, becoming Taldor's finest.
Damn Taldorian puppet.
Would you
First
like
of all, I'm from... Go ahead.
would you like your mustache now or after the timeline readjusts?
After the timeline readjusts.
So what did you
Ugh.
guys think of today's session? Did you like the flighting or did you
That was
feel
pretty good.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it was good.
Pretty good.
I'm usually
And
pretty good at
I
that.
loved most of the both the player and the GM puns.
I'm sorry I crumbled on one of them, but I tried my best with the others.
Bramble, you did fantastic. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely dropped the ball. I'm usually pretty good
No,
at this type of
You
shit.
you had 2 smashing ones. Those were memorable. I'm making some of them into shorts for certain.
Hell
Along
yeah.
with the Valinar the Green conversation that you guys had, where you all just took off with him and started going like, "I'm old."
I'm so fucking tired and old.
Guys,
I'm 33 next
I just
week.
want to take a vacation.
Yes.
Do you know what it's like to work since you're 2 years old?
I hear
I
the
do.
Stolen Lands are great this time of year.
Oh my god.
I want to found a kingdom, you guys, please.
I have to say though that the biggest burn wasn't all those elaborate things, but it was the simplicity of
The queen.
opposable thumbs.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That was an Avery one.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
My
So-
claw is better than thumbs. More versatile.
True.
So after Prismati, what sort of activity would you like to wrap up the Greenwood Gala? Because we've got to announce a champion after the game.
A swimming contest.
A swimming contest? Dear
I-
God, you win.
I could do a
Exactly.
swimming contest. We could do what we did like with the racing and stuff. Yeah.
A backflip contest.
But can you do it on concrete? I'll link the video later where I'm referencing.
Oh
but,
no!
Yeah, it's different. I think if we're wrapping up this gala, just I guess cementing the bonds we've made here, so we can ensure
Yeah.
that Talador does, or not Talador, excuse me, Emberbrook, because I don't see us being Talador adjacent. I
Yeah,
just see us being us as us.
we just use the Taldor lords as an excuse to run Emberbrook, basically. Maybe something like since it will be the last day of the gala, maybe there will be the opportunity for another feast, like a closing feast with
Oh yes, there
Where we
will be
will
a
be
closing
able-
ceremony on day 3.
A dance.
where we
competition.
will be able to
Ooh.
do stuff like mingle with the NPCs once more.
Sure. But for the end of day 2, I'll definitely give you a mingle thing or whatnot. There'll still be the bonfire, but we can do something with all the NPCs you've met, because some of them have a very good impression about you.
Some of them will have influence 5.
Yep, and
Yeah,
some of them
Remember who?
some of them might be coming with you back to Emberbrook. You never know. Maybe they wanna see the town now.
I feel like if we do get like the Swiftbane sisters, I feel like that's a big military boon. First,
Looking at our notes, our biggest influence actually is Alice Quinley, which we haven't actually done anything with her. We just spoken to her and
Yeah.
gained influence during there, but we haven't actually interacted with her in any other way.
which kind of gets me. It's throwing red flags for me. I'll be real. Like she's trying to be on our good side for some reason.
Well, yeah, you're at war with her country, first of all. Secondly, Davos is mother is a dryad. Her father was a druid, so that gave her a connection with you. She saw what you did during the bee incident and how you tried to help. That was very good. She liked that you were quick acting.
And genuinely, she seemed like she cared for the peaceful resolutions more than like, oh yeah, you solved the issue with the bees, no one was hurt. I think was her comment that we managed to contain the damage and stuff like that.
Mm.
I don't know. She's from Andran. That means she's American. She loves natural resources.
Managed
So-
democracy.
Yes,
Um,
but
Managed
from
democracy.
what Davos knows about the future, it was the consortium that actually have made this whole place their backyard and have destroyed all the forest. And Tanasa is the one who is part of the consortium. So I will be more worried about Tanasa rather than the Eagle Knights.
So, are you going to tell your 2 new friends that you're a time traveler?
Maybe. I mean, one of them is a crab. So
crab.
I don't think he will be surprised about hearing about time travel.
What? Are crabs very familiar with time travel?
No, he's familiar with weird shit.
Like,
That,
oh
okay,
yes,
I was a crab
I've
and I became awake.
time travel. Well, I mean, that's normal for me because I'm a crab.
Yeah, but how many awakened crabs do you know?
None.
so you
I'm very lonely.
I'm very.
Oh, no!
Well, we asked
Sorry,
to do
Ark,
to wake
we
another
search
crab.
for-
I haven't met
for the
Mrs. Krabs
female
yet.
crab.
Mrs.
I haven't met
Krabs.
Mrs. Krabs yet. Okay.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a
They
wonderful
call
day.
me Mr. Krabs.
I hope you have a wonderful
Gang.
day, and thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
Yep,
you.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
session. It was amazing.
I echo that.
See
See you
you all.